Okay.
Cool.
Okay, I'm also recording. Shh.
Yeah. I'm
All right,
recording.
let's sync, guys.
Okay,
Hi,
we're all gonna
Austin.
sync up live on stream here.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Alrighty, everybody. All right. Everyone ready? Everyone got their equipment up?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
I
What
got-
are you thinking about?
I love that.
would
I
be
love that
funny,
commercial
actually,
so
we're
much.
funny.
Cartoon Kitsune, thank you for the sub, and Dragon Master Outcast for an 11-month
No!
tier 3 sub.
I closed my introduction. Sorry.
It's all over, guys. It's all
Did you save it?
ogre.
I did. I think it did. I hope it did.
I
Hold
kind of
on.
like
Okay, we're
syncing
good.
up on stream just for the chat we're looking at right now, because it's
Yeah.
like a glorious
Also-
thing.
Also, Monty, you're still T-Wig.
Am I? Oh shit.
No.
Hey, Monty,
too
I'm
late.
gonna
Hey
explain
guys,
something.
can I join the adventure too?
I approve of
okay,
this.
No,
Good thing
get
you
out.
Log,
thing
you
you
look
got.
different.
Good thing you said that. I got changed as well.
Monty, I'm really gonna need you to change your icon. That's just not acceptable.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah, no,
Relax.
it's just
Thunder
Bosco.
King 8 with 1,000 bits. Hello. Here are a handful of bits. Thank you, Thunder King 8. Thank you so much. By the way, did you see the video of Fortnite getting shot?
Yes.
Okay, that was good.
Alright, I'm in.
Don't do the dance.
Refresh.
Don't do the dance. Don't.
You're making it harder on yourself.
Am I?
I'm refreshing for you, Monty.
Okay, Kurt. Am I appearing
Hold
as
on.
I am?
If you refresh, you should be good.
I have to reboot
Okay.
Yeah.
everything. I have to reboot
Everything.
everything. Yes, you're
Whoa,
yes, you're
whoa.
refreshed, Nadine. You are very hydrated.
Cool. Thank you. I am. I've been drinking a Happy Planet
Oh,
Extreme
thank
Energy
you. I'm
fruit
glad that
smoothie.
you guys
Speaking
were
of
able to
which,
figure
before we
that
get
out.
started,
Thank you,
I have
guys.
some good news. I decided to try
Yeah.
and cut some weight, and I've lost 10 pounds.
Dude, that's
Hey.
amazing! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
How's the Fitbit working out, by the way?
Yeah, how's that
Working
working out for
I
you?
constantly worried I have a heart attack about the onset, so that's been kind of interesting. Haven't done anything, and my resting heartbeat is 98. Just make a
Apparently
face.
that tracks REM sleep too. Apparently that tracks REM sleep, which is
Hey,
kind of the reason I would
hey,
like to
Kurt,
get
I have a
that, too.
question. Why is your bit boss Becky Lynch?
Because she's the man.
She is.
Real fast here, we got a lot of people to thank here. Captain Actually with a 21-month sub. Thank you so much, Maverick the Warlock, Sleepy Sith, Ardor Baron, Fires, Retro13, Skull Shifter, Red 6. Thank you all for the subs. Coldman 000. Thank you so much for the subs as well. Protoss 103 with 305 bits. Thank you so much. Boys are back in town. Can't wait to see the good baby boy. Damn right. Crazy Tail 30. Shmoogio, thank you so much for the sub. Gaylord 26. Thank you for the support. Kevin Carter, thank you for the 100 bits. Marcos Otero, thank you for the 100 bits. Defector Sheep, thank you for the 13-month resub. Alrighty, we gotta do introductions here real fast. Zito, how's it going, dude? Where can they find you?
Oh, hi. You could find me at the twitch.tv/Zito, where there's video games, there's artwork, there's tabletopping, and,
Table
yeah.
bottoming.
That's under the table.
Right.
It's gotta stay that way.
That's good. Alright, and they find you twitch.tv/Zito.
Yep.
Alrighty, Gaijin Gim Gam Goombas. How's that Inuyasha game treating you?
Oh, it's so terribly good.
How many
Alright.
Inuyasha, how many bad early 2000s, late 90s anime games are there to sink your teeth into?
I don't know, but I found a treasure trove. Really quick, you can find me at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba without an H. We've been playing Inuyasha, the secret of the Curse Mask. It is the worst. It's one of the worst
Why?
RPGs I've ever played. But goddamn, the dialogue is so terra bad, but it's fantastic. Like, Inuyasha is the most savage motherfucker I've ever seen.
How many
in a
times has he
long
like really been fucking horrible to children?
He yeeted the Protect Chan into the well. Just
Good.
fucking whoosh. Oh my god.
No, he Kobe'd her in. That he got it in the net. It's different.
We ended the stream with the OC Protect Chan looking at this big boy and saying, what a large person. And then Kagome says, like Kagome or Shippo says, no, he's just fat. I'm like, Jesus, kid. 2002 did not give a shit. But that's where you can find me. We're playing that to completion. Please come by. It's fucking hilarious.
Alrighty, thank you so much. Good Road 12, thank you so much. Strange Birdie, Lloyd Irving 1, ETM Cabrera, Constable Mutton, SF Cody, Ed 765, Super, Kalendas, Iggy Hitokage, Derpy Doogie, Zeno Cthulhu, Roscoe 101, thank you all for the subs. Daisy had for the 1500 bits. Had Malasada for the first time ever. Found out that there's a place 15 minutes from my house. All I can say is if you've never had it, you might as well die without a soul. Oh shit! Well, I can't. I sold my soul for a cookie, so it's already too late for me. Thank you for the 1500 bits though. Macmon, thank you for the 8-month resub, and Grey Beast 1995, thank you for the sub, and the Armored Owl, thank you for the sub, and Blackfoot Ferret, that beautiful son of a gun with over 9,000 bits. 9,001 bits from Blackfoot Ferret. Sweet goodness. It was not a good cookie, by the way, everybody who's wondering. It wasn't good. But now we're joined.
Soggiest Oreo.
We're joined by also Double D. Where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter at @CNileSnake. They can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil. We just had the first pay-per-view for RIW Roll Initiative Wrestling. We had a fucking stellar Hell in a Cell match and an absolutely incredible Extreme Rules match between Panic Grimtongue and Zuntul Caldwin. Zuntul Caldwin had his back broken over the steel steps by Panic Grimtongue with a running power bomb, and it was awful to look at, honestly. You could see his model, like, clipping in half, sort of.
Oh, fuck.
It was bad. It was real bad. But coming up this week, we've got Friday Funhouse, where we play some party games with some friends of mine. Saturday, we're continuing The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. It's going to be a long one, folks. And Sunday, I don't know what the fuck's going on Sunday. We haven't had the game in like 2 weeks.
Sounds about right. Monty, our DM extraordinaire, where can they find you?
Hi, you can find me at Montyglue on Twitter, where you can bombard me with that mod for Mr. X.
This is a prison of your own design.
I know, I did it to myself. You can also find me at twitch.tv/Montyglue, where I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil 2. I'm probably going to do even more Resident Evil 2 and some art potentially. This week's very, very busy. 2 additional things, though. 1, for those of you who bought the Barchopa supplement, it is now a silver item on the DMs Guild. It has sold enough copies to become silver.
That's
so,
astounding.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Is that good?
No,
that's really good.
You don't get
pretty
to silver. You do not get to silver that quickly.
No. So for those of you guys who left ratings, who left comments, who purchased it for any amount of money, it doesn't matter. Thank you so much for the support. It's going really, really well. I hope to do some more. I'm hoping to do some monster supplements and some item supplements fairly soon once things kind of even out a little bit. So keep your eyes peeled on that. I will always be announcing those whenever I can. And then the other announcement I have, though, the scheduling is kind of so-so. On my Twitter, you can keep track of this. I will be doing another one-off with Roleplay with JP. Yeah, and one of my players is going to be Octopimp, so that's good.
Hey, I like him.
I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about it, but it will be in the world of Alavast, but it will not be in Alavast. It will be somewhere completely different this time, so it's gonna be something kind of different. And yeah, we'll keep you guys posted on that. It sounds like it's potentially going to be Monday, but we don't have an exact time yet, but that could always change. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, you can catch me. I got another chance to play with them again, and that'll be fun.
Awesome. Congrats, Nadine. Real fast, we'll get through intros here again. We got a lot of bits, subs and bits. Jewelry Jelly, 321 Ajimo, EPAM, Dr. Jack Pharmacist, Shadow 21551, Rienuzuka, Equinox X4, Monkey D, Luffy, Alien Go 365, Scoot Laboot, Hug Lords, Shamrock Zero, and Griffon 24/7. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. I apologize, I can't read your messages. It's just speed is important. Burnout Vaughn with 500 bits. starting my new Remy-themed drinking game where I drink every time he fails a charisma roll. So if he could just go have an hour-long chat with Arlo, that would be great. 500 bits from Burnout Vaughan. Renfield88 with 1,000 bits. Happy payday. Thank you so much for sharing, Renfield. Leo's Champion, thank you so much for the sub as well. Defective Sheep with 5,000 bits. I believe there was several attempts on the Bit Boss's life. However, Defective Sheep was a bit too late with those 5,000 bits, which is a big, profound thank you to you. Because Crockbar, ooh, tasty Bit Boss throne. Enjoy the adventure, everyone. 6,000 bits from Crockbar, and all hail the new Bit Boss, Crockvar. Thank you so much for this.
It's like a cool boss name.
I know, right? The Tobs with 200 bits, thank you so much. True Prophet with a prime sub, thank you. And Fluffy Biscuits, 888, thank you very much. And Bosco, where can they find you, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, guys? You guys can find me over at EdBoscoVA on both Twitter and Instagram, and then you can find me right here on twitch.tv/justmyname, Edward Bosco. Playing a lot of sports games. You can listen to me yell at sports players to do better with the balls that they have, and fictional sports players, because I don't have a life.
What's the nose thing you're doing?
What nose thing? I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, I'd like to point out for Mr. Charisma Smart Alec over here, he fooled Gruel, so joke's on you, fam.
Man, that's really cool.
Yep.
I mean, Gruel's not exactly the paramount of intelligence.
Look, when your charisma is not very high, you take what you can get.
Are you actually doing a nose thing, dude? I'm actually asking because of sound.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Real fast. We're going to get to someone last for a particular reason here. I'm going to do my introductions. I'm going to do the last fellows here. Hi, I'm Takahata101. You can find me here. I got Multiverse Nexus Wrestling tomorrow night and Friday as well. Having a lot of fun. We got the Wish Upon a Brawl tournament where there are 16 teams going for the wish. And pretty much whoever wins, the team is granted a wish apiece for any match, any stipulation with any opponent they want. Yeah, that's fun. Aegis Fate, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate that so much. And also, slightly inspired by Octopimp's lovely Warhammer painting streams, I might be looking at purchasing a couple small minis and maybe setting up a camera and doing some painting. Kind of in the same vein that what you did, because that looks relaxing.
It is. It's cathartic, dude.
Yeah, I need something like that. I think it would be really healthy for me. Also, folks, with heavy heart, we must introduce Octopimp.
Hi. I'm sorry to disappoint everybody.
No.
Look.
Hey, my name's Octo. You can find me everywhere at Octopimp. This Friday, I'm doing a subathon. We're probably going to be streaming for like about 20 hours or something.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, that's usually about how long they end up going for. But we're going to be playing a bunch of classic FPS games. We're going to get some Unreal Tournament 99 going on Steam.
Yes!
So that's open. That's open to everybody. If literally anybody wants to come by, we're going to be doing like 64-man servers, and we're going to be playing Jailbreak, which is literally the best mod for UT ever made. So.
I'm so fucking busy this week, Octo. Why?
I'm sorry. We can do it again. Like, I'll do it again.
Okay, can we
do it?
What date? We can only
That's
play
Friday. But I'm maybe playing for like 20 hours, so there's a chance that you will probably come by when I'm streaming at some point. But everybody's welcome. We're going to be rotating out a bunch of stuff. I'm going to see if we can set up like CS 1.6 servers. We're going to be playing a bunch of old FPS games multiplayer and Quake as well. So.
Oh man, you got to load up Brutal Doom.
Oh, dude, I beat Brutal Doom on stream. That game's fucking fun.
Oh yeah. Blood Hexen.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But
I
think this is Octopimp's last session here.
This is. Well, we'll find out what the.
We're gonna find out. I don't want to. I'm not losing him. What are you, crazy?
We'll see what happens.
We just start tying him to a pole. What do you mean he's never leaving?
I have to go now. My people need me.
Monty's gonna have to rip him away from my cold dead fingers.
Monty's about to quote Man in Black.
Your request is I do have to say. I'll save my farewell speech for the end, but I do want to say that this was an honor to play with you guys, and I had a lot of fun.
You're not gone yet.
Well, I know,
Shut
but
the front door.
Okay, all right, I'm shutting it. All right.
Get in front of the fireplace and be pretty.
By the way, Kurt, do you remember when we played Unreal Tournament and you turned off all the blood so the people just disappeared?
Yeah.
I was, how old was I? I was like 7 or 8 at the time when I was playing that game, and I really shouldn't have been.
No, it's because I didn't want Mom to get angry at you. I didn't want because if you just put a gun and they just kind of fly away, it's okay that way. You know?
Man, why didn't you?
It's almost
green blood.
cathartic.
No, it's called the German Naruto mod, actually.
I ate Valentine's Day cinnamon candies and played Unreal Tournament for like months
Hell
as a
fucking
kid.
yeah.
That was my life.
1999.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all about those dual. What's the one where you just got those? It's just that oscillating space in that circle around those two bases in the middle of space.
Oh, Facing Worlds is the best map ever.
It was Facing Worlds. That
So
shit
good.
fucking gets me dizzy though. Now I'm like, oh no, I'm old.
I've got a host of UT maps that we're gonna be playing on.
Okay,
I've got a
sweet,
bunch
sweet,
of good
sweet.
ones.
Fast. I gotta thank a couple more people here. Smith J 110-700 with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Cobraneck 36, thank you for the sub. Moy Luna, thank you for the sub. Poppet Fan, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Typically work nights, so I never get to tune in live. So here's a little something. Thank you, Poppet Fan, and I hope you have a good time. Battle Turtle 123, thank you for the sub. Kelly AFU with 10 subs gifted to the community. Newts out for Kelly AFU. Thank you so much. All hail the queen. Aegis Scythe, Gino Kaze, thank you so much for the subs. And Doppelganger Hunter gifting a sub to Octopimp. Well, I like him.
Hey, thank you.
You know what kind of guy I like? A Gumsy kind of guy, because he dropped 5 subs as well on the community. Gumsy kind of guy. Thank you so much. B. Grimsley, thank you for the sub as well. Lazy Red 7971 with a 1,500 bits. Oh no, the party is losing their buffer. Oh no, we're losing our buffer. Lazy Red 7971, thank you so much. And Dr. Jack Pharmacist with 500 bits. Shout out to my good friend Trey that I got into the show and he caught up already.
Damn.
Shout out to you, Trey. You're the real MVP.
That was Matt. Dr. Jack's actually Matt.
All right, you guys ready to start?
Nope.
No, we can't. Hold on, just 1 second. Hey, Octo, can you sit in this? Chair? Just ignore all the duct tape that's ready to wrap around you.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, just careful. My arms are really hairy, so it's gonna hurt later.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, if it ever comes off.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm
let's
okay with
brace
that
it all
happening.
together with these chains.
Hey, here, get nice and comfy with the scarf that just happens to be made out of rope, and then we'll just tie your
Question:
waist.
Does
There
this
we go.
smell like
Right.
chloroform to you, Octo?
Let me tell.
If you just slam your fist on the
God,
table.
who else is gonna write Hotel Transylvania fan fiction for us?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll find somebody else.
Nobody else.
We can't replace you.
Nah, if the next person can do Despicable Me.
I
trust
agree.
me.
No,
Fair
I
enough.
agree. We can never
How
replace
dare you?
Octo.
Whoa!
No.
You can't top the third movie. Already was fan fiction. It's the fan fiction if I wanted Matt Stone. If I wanted Trey Parker in my animated movies.
In your animated movie, yeah, exactly.
That. By the way, last thing I'll say. It's a wild fucking trip to watch the third Despicable Me movie because the villain's literally played by Randy Marsh, and it fucking weirds me out super hard.
Alrighty, let's jump into it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
When last we left our heroes, Task the Kobold Ranger, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Remy the Kenku Fighter, and a newfound friend in Zenryo the Triton Sorcerer, the party now stands at the horizon of Alavast. After surviving a violent assault from the United Clergy of Orin and returning the attack in kind, the party collected an ally in Evelina and a prisoner in Lionel, Helena's known paladin. Now standing at the edge of their home, the party proceeds. So at this point, you see the city, you see the glowing facets of the attic in the far distance, the sounds of the bells and the cawing of gulls on the coastline of the docks as you guys make your approach through the tree line.
Whoa.
Pass this over to. Oh, I'm sorry.
The
That
city,
place is huge.
the city of Alavast. Borky looks for a second, looks at the sky. Is the city under attack?
Roll a perception check.
Wait. Wait.
It's a good question. Ash.
22.
Nice. 22. You look. The city is not under attack.
It is not under attack. You owe me five. You owe me 5 gold, Panic.
For what?
I just want 5 gold.
Oh, all right. As soon as I get my coffers back,
Are we all riding alongside the cart?
Yeah, you guys are kind of just keeping a steady pace.
What condition do our passengers look like? they're in.
Evelina is now bouncing up and down in the cart, and the horse, like you're manning the horse task. The horse is turning around and snorting, and she's like, oh, "There it is! There it is! There it is!" And Lionel is just like lying on his back, looking kind of a little bit dazed, since the interaction with the dragon was something he's probably never experienced before.
Harrowing.
A little bit, yeah.
Wow,
But also a little invasive as well.
Borky,
Do I
Borky kind of turns. By the way, guys, sorry if I kind of like seemed really quiet back in the cave. I was just nervous around a pretty lady.
That's
was
okay.
I was nervous around a goddamn dragon, Borky.
She was a dragon?
What was that? What was that?
Vervain Jr.? I don't know.
Yeah.
Would you name
The,
this thing?
the drawing that
Vervain?
came to life.
Yeah. It's currently coiled around your shoulder, kind of sitting like a coil.
Listen, I want to set a good example. I'm slowly like stroking her sketched head. I want to set a good example for my daughter, and I'm really glad that she was, she could maybe take some tips from you guys.
Can I roll an insight check to figure out how this thing is functioning in the third dimension?
Sure. That's a roll for D&D. Can I figure out how this thing exists at all?
Only in D&D.
If it turns to face you, it's invisible.
Oh no!
Oh, Super Paper Mario all over again! No, I don't want to backtrack.
What was
I love
Turn the
going on
camera.
message boards and complaining about games I've never played.
All right.
Uh-oh.
You have not a fucking clue at all. It's weird and it's alive, and you're like, all right, okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Greckles is actually going to ride near Evelina. So, Evelina,
Hi.
you said you had an uncle that ran a temple here?
Mm-hmm. Uncle Iron.
Can you, when it's opportune, can you tell me where that's at?
Oh, it's, I believe it's in the lower clergy district. I don't know what that means, because I've never been in the city before, but that's where it is.
Well, Evelina, oh, well, panic. You are the residential expert, I suppose. Go ahead.
We do have access to the lower and middle districts. I assume it'd be somewhere in between those.
Oh, he's in the lower district, I think.
Well, there you go. We have access.
Mm-hmm. We used to send letters to him, my father did, and then we weren't allowed to do that anymore. So,
When
it'd be
was
nice
that?
to see him again.
How long
like
ago was
maybe
that?
2 or 3 years ago.
It's not that long.
Long enough not to hear from somebody all of a sudden.
Well,
You know,
I'm sure he
that-
hasn't changed at all.
That begs the question, how is she going to get in the city?
Oh, I'll just tell him he's my uncle.
Huh.
I'm sure
Why
he could
didn't we
vouch for me.
Greckles looks off into the middle distance. Why didn't we think of that?
And if that doesn't work, we literally have like hundreds, if not thousands, of Alabastian tickets in our possession.
But wouldn't they have individual names on them?
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check one through the portable hole.
You want to check for one?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to grab an Alabastian ticket and look at it.
Okay. You kind of spin through them. You find one that says Shen Brightbeard.
I am Shen Bright.
It literally
I
just says. It says Shen Brightbeard. It says occupation sailor, and you can't really read anything else. Usually underneath that there would be a bunch of information, like whatever mission you're on, things like that. But underneath this one, it's just blank.
Is that the same for multiple of?
All of them. It's just a name and an occupation, and everything where the information should be is blank. Roll a knowledge arcana.
Okay, I'm going to assume this means that they're dead. Knowledge arcana.
Big ass words, Mortis.
Hey.
24.
Really good. You know that these, given that, so you know this, Lies makes the tickets. It is their presence that makes them exist. And you know, because it's not just standard magic, there's different things at play. Looking at this, those very tickets are attached to your soul. They kind of reach into the compilation of your being, your existing. So the moment you die, it looks like that connection's kind of severed, and this is what remains. It's just the basic ticket. Whereas your guys' has all the information, it has all your past jobs, it's all there.
We could probably. I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on one of the tickets, and I'm going to make it appear that it says Evelina, occupation cleric.
You try and do that, it does not work.
Mm-hmm.
Something stops you from doing that. It still has Liza's magic attached to it, so it can't be shifted as much as you want.
Just
It's
to
not
make
like-
sure.
It's still magical, but it just doesn't have that connection to the person it belongs to anymore. So it's just kind of stationary, which is a pun, but is stationary in the state that it is in now.
Real quick, what was Evelina's uncle's name? Because it was the first time we heard it.
Evelina's is Uncle Iron is his name.
Just straight up Iron?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna be
That's
disappointed if he's
two
not on
Rs.
iron in the middle of the street.
Do
Two
we
Rs.
do we see Panic fiddling with these tickets?
I assume so. Are you trying to be secretive about it, Panic?
Not really. I'm just, sort of just testing to see if Prestidigitation will work on them. And when it doesn't, I'll probably just put it away.
Okay. Yeah, you just put them back.
Panic, if I may make a suggestion.
Hmm?
I feel like the best course of action for these two is to follow standard regulations and turn them over to the guard when we get to the city.
But I didn't do anything wrong. Evelina kind of turns and looks. Okay, I did a few things wrong, but
It's not a matter of you doing anything wrong, and you have someone you know in the city. I'm just saying if we try to sneak you in, it's going to cause more problems.
well, I don't have to be sneaked in. I can just say I've come to see my uncle and I want to work with him, and then I can go stay with him.
There's a bit, yeah, you could do that, but there's still gonna be a bit of paperwork involved.
Oh, let me handle that. I can handle that.
Of course. Lionel.
The wheels of bureaucracy grind ever slow.
Lionel.
What?
Is he taking? Does he have an attitude right now?
He seems kind of tired, and he's like he's lying on his back on the back of the cart, kind of taking up most of the space.
Listen, I'm not sure what's going to happen once we reach the gate, and you mentioned you needed to speak to our tiefling friend. So, if there's anything you want to know, I recommend you do it now.
He kind of rolls over on his side and looks at you, Panic.
Well,
Where's Helena?
why should I tell you that now?
In Halifax somewhere.
He kind of shoots you a dirty look, Borky, as he sits up. I'm assuming you guys rebound him, because, I mean, there's no point in that.
Yeah.
No, we're going to take a break and think about ourselves for a while, actually.
He kind of shifts up and kind of turns. He goes, the only reason I care about anything anymore, the only thing that's left for me anymore is Helena.
Well, what makes you think she wants to see you?
Because I'm her paladin.
You realize that the only reason that the other clerics left is because they hated their paladins, correct?
Yeah, but Helena doesn't hate me. I mean, she couldn't.
In the entire time I've known her, she's never once mentioned it.
Roll an insight on him.
God.
7.
Monty, I'm
Pull
listening
out
as well.
dice.
Can I roll one on
Now
him too,
comes the
'cause I'm
part where we
listening?
throw our
Yes.
heads back and
Yes,
laugh.
you may.
Ready?
Yes,
All
you
right.
may.
Please.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Ooh, I'm pulling out the Yakuniku party.
For me, that's going to be a 23.
Okay. Oh no, you guys can both read him because he rolled really poorly. Goodbye, Yakuniku dice. I don't.
His face is just a sideways frowny face. It's just
Wow.
a double dot.
He looks not only if you could have pulled out a sword and just stabbed him with the expression that he makes. He looks fucking hurt.
Maybe she likes her new life.
No, she couldn't.
She really actually does.
She has friends. She has people she can trust.
But she doesn't have me.
She seems perfectly fine without you.
When all's said and done, I don't know, guys. Do you think we should have her ask for herself?
I'll leave whether she wants to see you up to her. But don't expect anything, Liam.
He looks up to you. He looks fucking furious. He looks up to you and goes, fuck you.
Language. I cover
I stopped the
Forbidden
card.
Junior's ears.
Hard.
And on behalf of everyone you've ever hurt, fuck you too.
Whoa! Hey guys!
Ah. Look,
There's children here.
that
It's okay.
notwithstanding,
Cover up for Vane Jr.'s ears?
Yeah, I did earmuffs. I did earmuffs. Which is funny because her head is flat, so I just kind of like have her hand.
Yeah, it's like a sandwich.
Yeah, it's like a sandwich. Yeah.
Smash her face.
I think it would be wise for everyone just to take a breath.
I feel better.
Thank you, Zenrio.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's only going to be a matter of time before she learns that he's here anyway.
Look, we should, as much as the odds are in your favor that she may not want to see him, we should not speak for her. That being said, Lionel, I have to agree with them. We cannot promise to take you to her if she does not desire it. We do not mean to be rude. We simply wish to respect her wishes.
I'm not going to keep it a secret. I'll let her know that you're here for her sake. But if she doesn't want to see you, she's not going to see you.
I'd like to see you try and stop me.
Could we?
We won't. The entire city will, dipshit.
Did you say that in character?
Yes.
He turns, he kind of twists his fate, like he's almost like, damn, that was a good insult. But also, fuck you.
We don't have to. The entire guard will be on your ass in second.
Man, everyone's really angry right now. But luckily, once we get back in the city, we'll just kick back and relax.
Oh,
Everything is on fire. I'm just joking. That's out of character.
Wait a second. We just did a
fucking Borky, Homer, the whole city catches on fire. All of a
The
sudden,
moment you guys step forward, it's just like, poof.
Borky, Homer
shit.
Simpson screams.
Everything's fine. At this point, you guys are rolling into Tent Town at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's actually guarded. There's actually walls now. It's very simple in the walls, like the doors to the walls are open, but yeah, dwarf architecture, very fast and very solid. You watch as there's kind of guards placed on either side, just kind of, they look like definitely outside hires, like just maybe mercenaries who are brought in for better paying work. One of them is a bronze dragonborn, very tall. The other one is just a human guy. He looks a lot like Marcus Sweet, like has kind of the same like facial expression to him.
It's Sarkis Sweet.
Sorry. But he's just kind of leaning on a spear and he just sees all you, goes, all right, go on in. Like, just, they're not even checking what you have. They don't care.
Okay.
You guys kind of make your way in. Here's the problem, though. You guys have horses in a cart now, and you have nowhere to keep them.
Where's the local, where is the, out of character, is there a local horse store?
A stable?
You mean a stable?
No.
No. I can't ask. I've asked to be stable way too many times.
I will present this. There are two options for you. One, you could sell the horses and the cart. Or two, you could give them to Meryl's family, because you guys know them.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah, let's give it to her.
Yeah, give them to Meryl's family. Plus, we get a cart. We don't have to walk anywhere anymore.
You guys do swing by Meryl's farm, which is kind of outside of the tent town, so you guys kind of make a little detour. I'll just say for the sake of brevity, who would like to speak on the behalf of the party with Meryl's family?
Who's got the high?
I will. I'd vote Panic for that one.
Okay. Panic, you walk up to the farmhouse, you see all kinds of animals. You see chickens, you see pigs, you see everything. You see one really old looking donkey that looks like overworked, and the moment it sees the horses, it's like, oh! Like,
hey
just
guys,
like, oh,
it's me.
You walk up to the front door and you knock.
Yep.
The door opens and you see an older man, mustache, kind of generally like middle-aged-ish. Kind of looks and goes, "Can I help you?"
Greetings. You must be Mr. Quilton.
Yes, I am. I feel like I've seen you before.
Yes, your daughter works for us.
Oh, you know Meryl.
Yes.
Is she okay? Is she okay?
No, she is perfectly fine. She's perfectly fine.
She gets into trouble, you know.
She's been great. She's a real sweetheart. Does her job exactly the way we need her to do. She's fantastic. But we've come here today. We have a proposition for you.
Okay.
We have a few horses. You see that we are not really. We don't have a stable at our tavern. We can't really take care of the horses. So we were wondering, you got a very lovely farm here. We were wondering if you would be willing to buy some horses today. Fine thoroughbreds.
Ooh, that one in particular. He actually points to the pony. That one looks very good, actually. That would be really good for the fields. I don't actually have any money I could give you at the moment. Could I pay you back over a course of time, or?
You know what? That sounds just fine. There's no need to rush any of this. We can work out the price, and you can pay whenever you are able. There is no obligation.
I could talk to the city and see about getting you some Alabastrian credits for them.
That would be excellent.
Okay, I could do that for you. Thank you, sir. And he kind of reaches out and gives you a very solid cowboy, like, handshake.
I give him a not so solid musician's handshake.
Tell Meryl to head on home soon. She's been not coming home immediately, so.
Really? Is everything okay?
Oh, I assume so. She said something about her tutor coming back or something like that, and she's been spending a lot of time there, but she's young, and I'm not sure if that's what she's actually doing, children, you know, so just, I don't like her coming home when it's dark, that's all.
That's perfectly reasonable. I will be sure to send the message along when I see her. You have yourself a fine day, Mr. Quilt.
Thank you as well. What was your name?
Panic Grimtongue.
Mr. Grimtongue. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you as well. Have a good day.
You watch as he kind of closes the door. He leans over. Remy, you notice he kind of catches your eye. He kind of gives you like one of those like assurance, like kind of chin nods, almost like acknowledging you.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, you can definitely tell he's Eltmerian. Like he is 100% Eltmerian when you look at this man.
Remy will give him a nod, still awkwardly in weird paladin armor.
Yeah. You guys head out on foot. You guys have relinquished the cart and the horses at this point.
No, the cart and the horses?
Yeah, you guys don't have any.
They need everything. Where are we gonna put it? To be fair, it's not like you can't go borrow it.
What are we gonna? Come on, we never have to walk anywhere again.
You still need the horse, though.
Need the,
you
Panic,
need
we
a
need the
druid
exercise.
and
You're
a
getting
stable.
fat.
We have to own the horses
I'll
as
tell you
long
what.
as they don't pay us yet.
No, but Connor, the next time you get to upgrade the tavern, just instead of getting log or temple once again, get a stable.
Jesus Christ, you guys. All right, you guys do.
We've got enough AC to like make a palace at this point. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
We
A
got
stable palace.
We must build the church.
Yeah.
Of
By the
Lord.
way, that 10,000 is gold. It is not AC. Just to clarify.
Okay.
I fucked that up. That was my
I was
mistake.
wondering.
That's what I was confused. I was
Yeah,
like, are you
that
sure
is
it's AC?
straight up gold. That is straight up money you guys own.
Man,
Okay,
okay,
the
I
number
can't.
I gave you
I
guys
can't
a
believe.
while ago
Honestly,
works.
guys, I can't believe that when we went into this, just this hole, there was no gold inside at all that we can report to the Alabastrian.
Yeah,
crazy.
so there was no Alabastian credits in.
Alabastian credits are not a physical thing. They are a thing you earn through the city.
They're credit cards.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, I think
It's like
Alabaster-
magical credit.
I think
yeah.
Alavash should roll out like you have like the option of getting like a hat.
It's fantasy
or,
PayPal.
Yeah,
Can we
basically,
do Alavast loot boxes in game?
No, we are not
Okay,
doing Alavast fucking loot boxes.
real game question.
$8, let's go.
Fucking hell. Zito, what was the divvied amount per person?
I think we all got at least 1,400. That was the divvy amount.
Okay, thank you.
I
It
got
was-
a necklace.
We got 10,641 gold, 421 Circadian Gildan, a Tatalone golden medallion that we gave to Zenrio, 400 Eastern Liang coins, 276 Alabastian tickets,
Correct.
Yeah.
and 34 underbelly tickets.
Okay,
Yes.
so we should actually sit down, find what the exchange rates are, and then divvy that up appropriately.
Exactly.
We will. We should
Okay.
get to the city first, though.
Yes.
Yeah, where are you guys heading? What is your direction? Are you gonna go straight to the city?
Yeah, I believe so. That would be the wise thing to do.
I assume there's a front
Yeah.
gate, right?
There is. Horace, the owl kenku, is currently manning the front gate
Oh snap!
Oh, good.
with his glasses. He's kind of adjusting his glasses, and he watches you approach and goes, "Halt!
Remy will stop.
Do so.
Present your tickets."
Present.
I certain we got our tickets out of the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have your own. You guys managed.
Yeah.
To, someone went through them and found yours. Yours guys stood out because they still had the words on it.
What about mine? I
You don't have one.
You don't have
They don't have.
Neither does Evelina or Lionel.
Oh, okay.
So, I assume we all present our tickets.
Yeah, you guys all present your tickets. Okay, and who is with you?
This here is Evelina. She is a cleric.
Hi.
This here is Zenrio.
Hi.
He is a sorcerer.
I am a sorcerer, and this is my daughter, Vervain Jr.
They're visiting from out of town.
It's more like a pet, really.
She's my daughter, and I love her.
Oh, it's wizard stuff. And the man who's tied up?
That we need to discuss with the council.
You need to discuss with the council, sure. Do they have tickets or no?
They do not have tickets.
They do not have tickets. No.
Evelina steps forward. My uncle is Irons, Jim Irons. He kind of flips. You watch as he flips through some paperwork and goes, I see. He does have a requisition for clerics at the moment. Yes, you are interested in this? Yes, of course. That's why I'm here. Okay, very well. You hear kind of the sound of like stamping and some squeaking of a pen on ink, and you watch as he just fits this piece of paper underneath, and you see what it is. You guys have seen these. These are job requisitions. These are what show up on your guys' board.
Oh, nice.
He takes it. She goes, thank you. And he even says at the bottom, you see it, it says, for limited time clerical district for hire. So basically she can go in and apply, and if she gets the job, she can go there. And she takes that. And and he looks up to you, this tiny little, you can almost pick him up like a dog. This little tiny owl looks up to you, Zenrio. I assume if you're a sorcerer, you're here for some sort of magical reasoning.
Yeah, I'm here to be magical, and it's a magical experience meeting you, my friend.
Roll a charisma check.
Please.
You got that sorcerer's charisma.
Come on, baby.
You know what? I'm gonna take advantage on this. I'm
Yeah!
gonna use my
Oh
take
my
advantage
God.
on this.
All right, I'm not giving it back to you.
Get on
That's
fire.
fine. 16.
16, okay.
Wait, hold on. What, guys, real quick, what about Kiwi?
He's there.
He's with Remy.
Okay.
Kiwi's probably still has his ticket. I mean,
Kiwi
he worked
has
here.
worked at the docks.
Yeah, he works at the docks. He's fine. You watch as the cheek feathers kind of fluff up a bit, and he immediately kind of straightens them down, like I will not be bribed. The pleasure's mine. But that isn't good enough. If you haven't been brought here for some sort of job requisition or anything of that nature, I cannot let you into the city.
Panic.
Yes.
The tavern you run, could they not use more assistance considering, well, the research and everything?
We probably could. We'll vouch for Zenrio. We own the tavern, the Dragon, in the lower districts.
You watch as he flips through another book. It's super fast. Like, he's so quick and methodical about this. I'm afraid I don't see a requisition coming from the Sweet Dragon at this time for a new employee. So I'm afraid.
Oh, but where are the owners?
We own the place.
Hold on a minute. I just got something. And you watch as he reaches over and you see this tube. And he reaches over and he pulls out this thing out of this tube and just pops it open. And he kind of flips through and he pulls out this note and he goes, the Nerazman Collective has noted your entry into the tent town, and they wish to see one Zenrio.
Oh, that's me! I raise my hand.
I believe it is from 2 Tritons. Do you recognize these names?
Do I recognize those names?
Do you remember them? Because that's in my other notebook.
Wait. I have this written down.
I know.
Do it.
I had to swap my books out because the other one got full.
No, I got this.
You got it. Come on, Zen.
Names on the spot.
Nerazman Collective. I wrote this down.
Bobscape Bazingamari.
Shush.
I want to thank Connor for that.
I've been training.
Fence of Magic. Wait, Nerazman Collective. It's no, I don't have it written down.
You don't have it?
No, Nullness and Zelness.
There you go. Yeah, they're
That's
twins.
okay, yep,
Yep.
there they are. Yep.
Oh, yes. Well, they have requested your audience. So, at your leisure, it appears. Here, let me print off you a temporary ticket. You watch as he kind of begins to just like furiously write. And eventually, almost like a ticket, it gets flipped underneath this little part of the front entryway and given to you.
Thank you.
for you. He looks down to Kiwi, and Kiwi presents. Kiwi's ticket's actually different. It's got like an actual like ribbon on it, which indicates the person who works the dock. So trade. It's a trade ribbon. He presents that, and he goes, "Oh, yes, I figured you would go the other way around." And he kind of juts his head towards Lionel, who just looks just angry and just kind of is like avoiding eye contact.
Can he see Lionel in full?
Oh yeah, he sees Lionel.
He's right. Can you see the United Clergy symbols on his armor?
Yeah.
Do we really need to say out loud he's a prisoner of fucking war?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, a task will say it out loud. A prisoner of war. We need to get him directly to the guard immediately.
You watch as Horace like sits back in his chair, like bewildered, like, I'm I'm sorry, what?
This is the United Oran Clergy. This is someone who has been murdering people out in the open seas. Their group has caused enough chaos that we have brought a prisoner.
Needless to say, there are many things that we need to take care of, and the council is in need of hearing from us and him.
Very well. Your track record is good. Let me call for the captain of the lower district.
Thank you.
I love him.
You watch as the Horace leans over and ding 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 rings this little bell. Some moment passes. You guys are given some time to kind of stand awkwardly.
Does anyone lightly cough?
Sorry.
Do I need a ticket for my daughter?
Considering it is not in fact a no, children may enter with their parents in
Cool.
Alabas.
Okay, thank you.
Does
You hear
X?
that?
Does the song "X Gonna Give It to You" start slowly coming up in the distance?
No, Kurt, it does not.
Okay.
Shut up.
Damn it. Love you, sister.
But eventually, Doros does not show up. Granelda does.
A fucking helicopter comes in and drops a crate from the sky, and then it pops out.
Remy is going to go to the cart and just help Lionel up, because this is...
Oh, the cart's gone. You're just with him. He's
Oh,
just
all
walking
right.
with
We'll just
you.
then move him to the front so that she can see him.
Granelda walks forward. You guys remember Granelda. She is a half-orc woman. She's got a long black ponytail, almost like a hornet stinger. She's wearing her basically half plate. She usually dons half plate. She's got a clipboard always. And she's kind of got this unamused expression to her as she kind of walks up forward. She goes, "I was dealing with smugglers and now I've been called. What's wrong?" "Oh, it's you."
Yes, we have
again.
Surprise! We're back! Huh? Borky has a big happy look on his face.
She looks at you and her eyes just narrow, remembering the time she had to like actually bind you and you just kept fighting the entire time.
No, I dead bodied. It was way different.
Does she...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you guys explain what happened to Granelda in full detail, excluding a couple details for the safety of some clerics. And she is unfazed. She actually jots down everything as you are telling her what's going on in a report right in front of you. It's actually really impressive, and you're kind of happy she was the one who answered the call and not Doros. She goes, "And you have evidence that you have received from this event."
Oh,
Indeed.
Do you need to see it right now?
With proper permissions, I would like you to relinquish it so we can notify the proper authorities, which I'm afraid would be the High District Guard, as well as inventory it and organize it all. But I will 100% take all of these statements and I will present them. I do believe you. You've been of help to the Guard, and Doros does vouch for you. Though that man vouches for too many people too often. She kind of growls at that.
Maybe he has
and
good
kinda
choice
goes
of friends.
Well, we have all the stuff we can relinquish to her in the pocket hole.
Yep, I relinquish all 276 Alabastian tickets and 34 Underbelly tickets.
She wants the swords too, and the money.
I was going to say the 12 swords.
What the fuck?
To be fair, that's totally in character for Panic. It's like, here's everything we have. Anything else? Fine.
She said they just want to look at it because this correlates with missing persons reports. This is solid evidence.
Fuck
All
yeah.
right, I relinquish. It was 6 swords, right?
It was
12,
12
12, yeah.
Damn.
Is
All
there
right,
a
my
way,
memory-
like, with police evidence where they tag it and you get it back? Like, is that...
Yes,
Okay,
they would.
good.
anything you guys would earn, you would get back. But as she looks at all the swords, her eyes just go wide. She specifically picks up 2 swords that catch her attention, and she holds them aloft. One of them is a really nasty-looking greatsword. It's serrated. It's nastier looking than Gruel's weapon, actually. And she holds it up and she goes, "This is the gut render."
I'm not familiar with its
Would I
wielder.
have heard of that?
Roll
Given-
knowledge history.
Oh,
Given
Christ.
my barding history and stories of legend through song.
Hey, yeah, that's
Specific wedding you've gone to.
that's what I call my mom's
Yeah.
casserole too.
Is this open for everyone or?
This
just-
is for anyone who was at the wedding.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'll do it then.
Wait, the wedding is in the Knoll wedding?
The
Yes.
Knoll wedding.
Face
Yeah.
Oh,
Anybody
all
else?
right, I'll take that.
That's a-
19!
That's a
Nice,
5 for
nice.
me.
6.
All right. Borky, specifically Remy too, and actually Greckles as well. This is Gutrender was the name of a captain who was there. He was a sailor captain. He did trade between the Tricadia, the Knoll clans of Tricadia. So he died, and this is his sword.
Jeez.
She nods solemnly and gives you guys this look. Like she took your story at face value, but now she's like immediately seeing the evidence. She's like, "Oh, fuck, my paperwork is going to be insane." She puts that one away. The other one she picks up is a giant great hammer. Dwarven make runes on every side. Does anybody speak Dwarven? Read Dwarven at all?
Nope.
No. Okay. There are runes on the side.
But I have phrase.
You do.
The 3 drunk friends.
3 drunk dwarves. She lifts it up and she kind of like bounces it in her hand. She goes, "This is the ambassador. This is to belong to one of the Uspa captains."
Ouch.
She takes a deep breath and she puts that in. She's got like a little side haversack that she's kind of loading everything into. She takes the tickets and she also shows them to Horace, who notes all of them down as well. He keeps a log of that as well. And they do, unfortunately, take all the money. They want to ensure that this is appropriate. But she assures you that as long as it is not something that is like a bond or something that was like basically going to the city, you guys can keep it.
Can Borky ask? Can Borky like kind of point at the clipboard? Can I get that in writing on the clipboard there?
She writes it down and she shows it to you, but you can't read.
It looks good. It looks good. It looks good.
Remy told us about the buyer as well, right?
Correct.
So we would make sure to put that in the report as well.
The-
We have magical items.
The
that were
Dragonborn
pretty
with
much
the green cloak.
Yeah, the Dragonborn, you take that too. And she kind of notes that she goes, "That's really interesting. We're currently dealing with a smuggling ring at the moment. I will be sure to note that down."
Oh yes, if you've seen any of your items, please give them back to us.
Absolutely. We'll take a list of the items lost, and she will take that list as well.
I also present our prisoner to her.
You are going to be interesting. She looks at him, and Leonel's given up at this point.
We've already spoken to him. He's
I
not
have
that
one
interesting.
request. I have one request. Let Helena know of his capture, so she can do with that information as she will. They have history.
I will let Captain Doros know, and he can decide for that. That is not my jurisdiction.
Thank you.
Or you can tell him yourself. I believe he is currently at your establishment.
Oh, fair enough.
Well.
I just figured we'd be nice. I look to him with like a little grit face.
He's not looking at you. He's just looking at the ground.
Yeah, good. I look at him. I'm just like, since we're just being nice, I figured it'd just be some good information to tell.
Very well. She reaches in her hand and she lets loose a flare that launches up in the air. Not even 20 seconds pass and you see Welch appear.
Nice.
Hey.
Lands on the ground. Oh, my knees. I hate going outside the city.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Welsh.
Hey, how's it going, Blue?
Oh, Welsh.
Stories.
I'm sorry. Kiwi kind of gets between two. I'm sorry, who's this?
Okay.
This is his Fletch.
Listen. Okay, no. Stop. Kiwi.
What?
This is Welch. This is a good friend that I made who actually can teach you a couple of things.
Hey, how's it going? Welch kind of looks down and gives him like a chin nod. And Kiwi kind of narrows his eyes and goes, kind of cool, I guess.
Well, Welch, be good at this one. He's a good egg.
Monty, question, because Remy's never met him. He's a Kenku or no?
Welch?
Yeah.
No, Welch is a human. He looks
he's
a lot
a human. Okay, cool.
He's like a disheveled Flynn Rider with like longer hair.
Oh, good. Oh, great. One of those.
He's got a toothpick in his mouth. He's just generally like a kind of cool looking dude.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if you're interested in joining the guard, we could take you in. We're looking to hire.
What about that bloodlust, Kiwi?
No, I broke him of that.
Yeah, did you see that fight? That was, ooh. Well, that was real nasty.
But Kiwi, you held your own pretty strong considering the odds.
You know, I did poke you right in the eye.
You did, with your beak. It's like a needle. You could also be a doctor.
Real Kiwi hours right here.
Hit them with a...
Granella kind of shoves Leonel towards Welch, and she goes, put him in a cell. And he's like, okay. Take care of you guys. He kind of shoves Leonel forward.
I wish she said that before we took off on the boat. Would have saved so much time.
All right, well, she kind of slaps the clipboard in her hand. I will send this off as soon as possible. I ask kindly you do not leave the city in the next week's time, so this can be processed.
Don't worry. We
don't want to.
We have no plans on that.
Yup.
Fair enough.
In fact, I have letters to write.
If you have any issues at all, don't be afraid to contact the local guard post. We could take any information. Borf is working. You know him. He's one of Stendon's. Okay. She kind of looks at you, Zenryo, and your weird dragon. I'm gonna go.
Okay, bye.
Bye. She kind of walks away.
Say goodbye, FJ. Okay. Good. Yeah, you did good.
Is it wrong? I just
So, Zenryo, you have access to the lower Arcana district and the lower General district. That's pretty consistent, usually.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Let's
Now, you
go
guys-
home.
Yeah, can we go home?
Okay. You guys make your way through the city just as you remember it. Bustling and busy. A lot of people running around now that spring has come.
Borky would like to check to see how Zenryo's reacting to all this.
There are crowds of people all walking on two legs. There is no water, and you're watching fish being decapitated in several places.
You know, like every time I see like a cleaver come down on a fish, I like jump. I'm like, oh! Don't look. I cover Profane Jr.'s eyes. No, this is too brutal. No, you need to. You can't be desensitized this early. Trust me, the world is a better place than this.
I'm gonna be honest. Borky kind of puts his arm around Zenryo. This is the city of Alavast. People all around the world, every race, every weird name I can't write, all come here. There's so many places. There's the theater district. The thing about the theater district is that's where the theater is. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There's also a pigeon mancer. He's neat. That's where I got Tubbs. Never told you about him, but let me just tell you, quite a story to tell. But here's the thing. Also, whatever you want to do, you can here.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Except break the law.
No, it's Greckle's thing.
Yeah. Okay. No, I would never break the law. I'm an up. Listen. You know what? You have to be true to yourself, Greckles. You know, to not.
Hey. Zen. How about you ask Borky about the time when we were being chased by the United Clergymen of Orgy? Orgy, oh my God.
The one.
It's real!
And now that's a story I'm going to make up.
Story, guys.
Can we keep on going? Can we just keep on walking?
United Clergy Orin! And what they were doing versus what I was doing when they were being chased.
Let's go back to the orgy pod. I want to go back there. What's that?
I'd like to be chased by an orgy.
Greckles just shakes his head defeated.
You guys make your way forward. You see Ben's shop. You see Big Guy currently helping a horse out. Lifting up. Zenryo, you see a giant metal man. Like made out of metal and wood. And walking and moving as if it is a real person. But as you see it, you know that it is not a real person. It is, in fact, a construct, some sort of, like, thing of metal that just moves on its own.
Whoa, that guy's made of metal.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, wait, should I not point that out? Is that rude?
I
No,
actually
it's
don't
just
know.
obvious.
Hey, big guy, how's it going? Borky waves.
He waves back just with the hand.
You're made of metal.
It kind of like brings in its arms a little bit shy, looking side to side, like, oh. And he watches Ben kind of leans back and goes, "Oh, you're back. You brought a friend too, and a shorter friend. Hey."
We brought a lot of friends.
Evelina at this point is like, "I'm actually got to go this way now. If you want to visit me, I'll be at the temple. Thanks for everything, by the way."
No problem.
Bye.
And
Borky
you'll
shakes her hand.
Find us mostly here at the Sweet Dragon if you want to find us.
Oh, if you ever need a sending spell, let me know. I can always message any of the clerics who you met.
Evelina,
Mm-hmm.
would you be able to do a sending spell to Soliandris?
I haven't met her. I don't remember her. I'm sorry.
I was afraid of that. No,
I'm
it's
certain
okay.
we'll see her soon enough, Greggles.
What's her Discord?
Oh yes, definitely.
What's your Discord?
What's your Discord?
Sliding your DMs.
All right. Evelina gives one very polite bow, kind of curtsy, half bow, and she kind of gives a smile, and she disappears in the sanctuary. She seems, out of all the clerics, she seems the most used to this like sort of bustling city life. You get the sense that she was from a city probably originally.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We finally get to our place.
You do. You get to the front door, and standing there is Arlo, arms crossed, leaning up against the door frame. And you see Vel. I'll describe these for you as Zenrio. Vel kind of holding at her waist. So Zenrio, you see a large, silver-haired, teenager-looking kind of kid. But he's definitely like tall, jock-looking, kind of has a thick jaw. And instead of ears, he has fins coming out, similar to you. On the other side is a about same height as Borky, so 6'5" female Goliath with like really tightly braided and ponytailed up hair, and she's very like she looks very burly. And around her waist, you guys all notice, is this almost like wrestling belt made out of like copper and various semi-precious gems. And in the middle of it, it says, I think it says, oh, 1 second, I gotta pull it up. It's very
Never heard of
important.
this. This is what is that?
In the middle of it, she has 3 tankard championship.
Ooh.
She's just kind of sitting there proudly, and it's very, very clear she's pelvic thrusting like
Now that-
forward to show
That
this
is a
belt off.
story.
Okay,
that is a story you want to tell us.
does Borky see that?
Oh yeah, you totally see that.
Borky just pushes everyone out of the way and walks right up to her. Borky gets down on, does kind of like Slav squats and pokes it. What's this?
Hey,
Oh yeah, we're back
Oh,
by the
like-
way, but you gotta tell me what that is.
you are looking at the esteemed 3 tankard champion, Borky.
What?
Whoa, that's one more than
Okay,
two.
hold on.
Wait, I think.
Hold on. Also, hi, we haven't been back in a while, but
Yeah.
you gotta come. You gotta tell me what that's all about. When we get a chance.
Imagine this: 30 people,
Okay.
1 ring,
What?
last person standing.
Wait, but then who gets the ring?
Borky starts foaming.
She takes 2 thumbs and she points to herself and looks at you, Zenrio. This girl. And she gives you a wink.
Yeah, kill her.
So
All
you know
right.
what Borky is doing right now? He's doing that thing in SpongeBob where Plankton tells him the sauce is wrong, and he's going,
You remember that thing where Fry finds out how much money he has at Futurama on his bank account? Borky starts doing that. Borky's now foaming and his eyes are rolling back.
It'll be a while till they have another one, you know.
It looks like you really got the victory royale. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Who are you? She kind of jets her head towards you, Zenrio.
Oh, hi, I'm Zenria, and this is my daughter, Vervain Jr. You can call her FJ.
Nice to meet you. She leans out and she has a big hand. She reaches out to give you a handshake.
Hi. I shake her hand as best I can with my probably much tinier hand.
Vel Rockfist, and these guys as guards. Or guard. One of them. Arlo, say hello. Arlo just kind of sighs and just rolls his eyes.
Arlo, I like your. It's so nice to meet you. I like your fins. How do you take care of them? Sometimes mine get a little dried out. I wiggle them a little bit.
Roll of charisma check.
Oh dear.
oh boy.
19.
Oh,
That's good.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. He kind of looks. You can see he blushes a little bit. He goes, oils.
Okay. Well, it looks great. Oh.
I kind of mutter. I kind of like, not like hard, but I just like elbow Zenrio for him to come down to get the Tas's level on or in speaking terms.
Excuse me for one moment, my friend.
I mutter to him. Try speaking to him in Draconic.
Okay. I say in Draconic. Saw, bruh.
Saw, bro.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You speak Draconic.
Yeah, now we have two things in common. We can both talk like dragons, and we both have face spins. Oh!
I'm gonna mutter to him as well. It's actually a.
Whoa, cool. So's my daughter.
He actually kind of looks perplexed by this. What the hell is that?
It's my daughter. This is for Vane Jr., and she's beautiful, and I love her.
Real
You're
fast.
responsible for the birth of this thing.
Oh, yes, very much so. She came from here, I point to my head, and here, and I point to my heart.
Arlo, if this is something very important, we can discuss it inside. It is something we've actually witnessed, and we have to speak of.
What's giving the birth to some weird thing like that?
No, for Vane.
She kind of looks confused.
For Vane Sr. Yeah.
Very well, we'll talk later, I guess.
Very well. Let's go inside.
I gotta believe every time it makes the noise, it's doing the same expression the Charmander did from that one video. Charmander!
I want to just open the door and just say out loud, form a line and tell us who missed us.
As you do, the place is fucking packed at the moment. The place is completely loaded up, and you see Zarv, playing at your guys' stage at the moment.
Oh.
And there is a decent crowd, not like packed, but there are people eating and drinking. As you guys kick in the door, everyone who are customers turn to go, hey! You see the three drunk dwarves, you see a shitload of people you know, a lot of gnolls. Like 90% of your clientele are gnolls. Most of the Ripjaw clan. And you see Helga literally at the bar at this point. Zenrio, you see like a huge sprawling bar. Tables on one side, and directly forward is a countertop. You see on the floor this giant owlbear rug, which is covered in stains of some sort.
No.
Oh no.
Hang on. Continue describing.
And as you look up and you say that task, Helga goes, "That will not be me." She goes back to cleaning a mug.
That
like,
makes total sense. Don't worry.
Meryl walks up and she goes, "I missed you."
I give her a thumbs up.
Oh, Meryl.
Hi.
We talked to your dad. We sold him some horses. He wants you to come home before it gets dark.
Oh, I'm not a kid, Dad. Just walks away.
Can I go up to the bar?
Yeah, you go up to the bar. You see a
Wait, before.
No, he's gone. He
No.
is gone.
Yeah.
Distracted by Meryl. You walk up.
I wanted to say to Meryl.
Oh,
like,
as Meryl.
Yeah, I wanted to yell back at her. Yeah, stick it to the man.
Yeah, and she. Oh, here's your drink. She like starts serving. As you walk up Zenrio to the counter, you see a very tall, older-looking orc, definitely a full orc. She looks like she gives no shits. She's currently looking, and she kind of gives you like a raised brow as you come up, and she goes, "I do not think you're old enough to drink. We throw out underage drinkers if you want to try."
Oh, no, that's okay. I mean, I would never drink with my daughter. That would set a bad example. I was wondering if I could have a glass of water, please.
Very well. Helga just like gives you this look, and she just outbreaking eye contact, grabs a glass, puts it under a barrel, pours the water. She's not breaking eye contact. Her head does not move. And she slides it towards you and crosses her arms and watches.
Like an owl stalking its prey.
May I have a spoonful of salt, please?
1 second. She leaves and she disappears behind a set of double doors. And you hear a voice going, "Oh, yes, okay, here you go." And you watch as she comes back with a salt container, and she just adds some in, slams it next to her, and crosses her arm and watches.
I put a little bit of salt in the water.
Okay.
And then I pick up the water and I dump it over my head, and I say, "Okay, sorry, I was just feeling a little homesick. Thank you." And then I put the glass back and I walk away from the bar.
Helga hard looks at the camera.
Borky,
I love you.
They brought more idiots home. Great. Perfect. She goes and starts cleaning up the countertop like rigorously. Oh, bless my heart there, Helga. I'll go get a broom and a mop. And you watch as this naked tabaxi, like not naked, not wearing clothes, but like completely
Whoa.
hairless.
Okay.
Tabaxi swoops by you, Zenryo, and grabs like a cloth and a mop and begins to clean your puddle you've left behind.
Mm-hmm.
All you kids need to stay out of trouble there. You're making a little bit of a mess all over the place. Oh, you're a fishy fellow. You're so cute. And she kind of grabs your cheek and pinches it.
Thank you. You seem very nice as well.
My name's Skinny. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you as well. This is my daughter, Vervain Jr. She's wonderful.
She looks and goes, oh, now that's just the sweetest little thing for my poor old heart. I'm hoping to have kids one day too, but you need to be very responsible, all right?
Listen, I will give my life to protect my daughter. I would do anything for her.
That's pretty intense, but you think you got the right head on your shoulder. Now just be sure not to spill anything, all right, dear?
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize for the mess. I was feeling a little homesick.
That's okay. I get homesick there too. Then I think about my beautiful husband, Fluffy, and then that feeling just goes right away.
Oh,
Skinny,
yeah.
did you not mention that he was going to actually, like, make an appearance in Alvast soon?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I got a letter. He is coming in the next month. I can't wait. My heart just can't handle it right now. Oh, I got the honeyclow something fierce. No, he'll be showing up real soon. I have to get him to say hello.
Very well. That'd be very nice to finally meet him.
He's an absolute delight, an absolute treasure. You'll love him.
He sounds wonderful.
Another beer, a Noel yells. He goes, oh, 1 second. I'm quite busy. Very nice to see you all, and I do need to chat. And she kind of skedaddles off.
Yep. Task is going to be on the lookout for his son.
His son. You do not see your son, but you see Zotira at a table currently. Looks like she's kind of pondering over something.
I walk over to Zotera and speak in Draconic. It's been a while.
Oh, you're home. And she like goes and gives you a hug.
I accept it.
Oh.
I give her I give her a pat back, just like, oh, okay, not used to this.
It's so nice to see you again. Tarisk is currently at daycare.
Daycare?
Mm-hmm. Well, if he's going to be staying with the other races, he should be, spending time with them. It's good for developmental things. I've been reading this book on parenting, and she pulls out a book. That isn't Draconic about and it literally shows this really cute picture of two dragonborn and an egg, and they're holding the hands that are coming out of the egg, and it's like.
What is the book called?
Excellent child raising.
There we go. There we go.
Astounding. You mean to say that Tarsk is actually at a educational center with other races?
Yes, that is the most important thing. We never had that when we were children, me and Arlo. We were raised with each other, so we didn't really have this perspective of, the people who are around us and how valuable they are. I learned that when I played the ball of the kicks with the children. So I want to make sure that Tarisk has that. He's doing great, except for the only problem is he has no fingers. So he has problems writing, but that's okay.
I will need an address to this educational center.
Oh yes, of course. I'm sorry. I hope this is okay. It's
No,
free.
no. It's quite all right. I'm just impressed by how well you're taking to.
I like children, so
Well,
she kind of blushes a little bit.
I kind of just nod my head to her, just well, thank you for taking care of him in my stead.
He's also grown quite a bit. He's gotten quite bigger. He hasn't quite mastered words yet, but he's learning. He likes stories. He likes books, and he likes to eat all the time, never ending. It never stops.
Has he grown overweight again? Task is very dire about that.
He has not grown overweight. I've made sure that is not possible. But he did eat a lot of crayons, so we're waiting for that to sort of process through.
Tash just curls his finger ugh. My son is eating plastic.
There is a thing in this book that I read where either your son eats the paste or they know the person who eats the paste. It's just the way it is.
I just can't wait for a year down the line and Task is reading Tara's Goodnight Moon.
My son is gonna get brought up on the hungriest caterpillar, and I will not flinch on that.
But yes, we're doing quite good. Me and Arlo are quite happy here, actually. There's been no attacks on the city yet, but we're always being vigilant at the moment, just to ensure that everyone is safe.
There is something I want to speak to you and your brother about, but we could do so once we get a little bit of rest from
Yes,
the
of course.
harrowing experience we all had.
I will say, for the sake of brevity, actually no. There's a lot more to be done. There's a lot of stuff going on with all of your fucking employees.
Yeah. So go for it.
Yeah, Zatira kind of turns and goes, yes, I've met Naragan. He's very nice. So he seems to be having girlfriend troubles, so that's a bit sad.
Oh my god, why is that always brought to me? Of all people!
I don't think that you need to do anything. It's up to him. He's an adult. But, yes, and everything else is good. Arlo is, not getting along with, the human girl quite a bit. They don't like each other. There's been some fighting, and, she did hit him with the broom, and then he said some mean things in common that I don't understand, but,
That will be rectified post.
sometimes it's best just to let dragons fight. I mean, he cannot harm her, and trust me, I would not let that happen anyway. But, if you need me for anything, let me know. I will be picking up Tara's gear in a little bit, probably in the next couple hours or so, but, oh, there will be a parent-teacher conference at some point, so perhaps if you would like to, you could...
Task's ears go back, he's just like, is that?
It's a thing that we sit down with the teachers and they tell us how good our child is being. That's what they told me.
That's scarily accurate.
Okay. Task is just like, all right, I guess if this is what the human customs do.
Oh, it's not just the humans. It is also the elves and the dwarves and the gnomes and the halflings and the dragonborn.
Tasha shrugs. Okay, I guess this is important enough that I have to do this.
I'll find the dates for you. If not, I can go. I don't mind.
No, I want to actually be a part of this.
Fair enough. Anyway, I'm going to finish my lunch and this book. Very good chapter. Ensuring emotional support. And she kind of leans into the book and starts to read.
Oh no. All right, well that was me.
Who else do we have in the pub?
Yeah, everybody.
Not Borky. He's still outside with his eyes rolled back.
Oh god.
You really should go inside. Belle kind of pushes you.
I'm going to be involved in that, I think. Dusts himself off.
Oh god.
Borky walks
The only person who is not present at the moment, immediately, is Naragan, who's sleeping because he's nocturnal.
Of course.
Louis Strog is missing as well.
Oh, I was going to ask about him actually.
And Willow's probably in her tower.
Greckles is actually going to go see Willow.
Okay.
Whenever the opportunity arises.
Doro's here?
You don't know.
That's why we're looking!
That's why we're... What the fuck?
Like, in the tavern? He's not in the tavern.
Okay.
No, you would notice if he was in the tavern, you guys.
No! That's why we're asking.
Before Greckles gets there, Borky's just gonna slowly kind of walk up to the bar. Borky just kind of doing just cha 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 cha. Well, hello there, Helga. How's it going today?
It is going good. Well, it was until your weird orange friend came over and spilled salt water all over my counter.
Oh, he's probably just homesick.
I don't know what. Forget it. What do you want?
Well, I think I would like a beverage. What do you have that is beer?
Quite literally most of everything.
I will have that.
I have a cherry ale. She turns around and she grabs you a cherry ale. And she
Thank you very
rolls it
much.
Back to you.
Borky kind of just rests, he just kind of sits there. Yeah, kind of defeated a champion. I'll tell you about it sometime, though. Thank you very much for the ale.
And there you go.
Thank you very
She
much.
kind of looks up as she watches Greckles goes up and goes, "Is the bird going up there to talk with Willow?"
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
Yeah.
You don't hear this, Greckles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know the proximity.
Borky says, yeah, I think so.
There has been interesting development.
Oh?
She kind of gives you this look. Roll an insight check.
Fucking what? Oh, man.
I wonder if the shadow's back.
2.
Ah.
Helga's being Helga. Also, this cherry ale's really good, and you don't care about
Borky
anything
just sips,
else.
staring right at her. Interesting indeed.
It seems that your genius has not escaped you. Ugh.
Thank goodness, I need to hold on to as little as I have.
Is one neuron.
All right, what is everybody else doing? Is anybody else going to go see Willow with Greckles, or is this going to be like kind of a one-on-one affair, Greckles?
I'd
You guys
I'd
can
rather
sit down and get drinks and just enjoy the show too.
Yeah, I pretty much just want to like catch up with like as much of the downstairs crew as possible.
Yeah, for sure. For the sake of brevity, everyone's doing pretty good. For the most part. Naragan's the only one who seems to be having a bad time, and from what you hear about everybody, he just started dating this girl, and it's already super rocky, and he's trying to fix it, and it's not working, and he's panicking.
Why is she
So that's all you
dating-
kind of
is
know.
he dating a Goliath?
No. Oh, fucking Kurt. These jokes are so bad.
Oh.
No, he is dating a Dragonborn. But from what you hear from everybody else, you hear kind of weird, different stories, but it just sounds like it's bumpy. It's,
Okay, well, I'll speak to him about that later.
Beyond that, I'll say, yeah, Greckles, you head up to Willow's tower. Did Panic want to do anything, or?
I'll probably join Greckles.
Okay. Remy, did you want to do anything as well?
Remy is going to go to the room that he has, and that's where he will be for the foreseeable future.
Okay, you're gonna sleep.
He's going to shower and avoid everybody unless they come to him.
Wait, hold. If you're gonna go to the bathhouse, Borky wants to take Zenrio to the bathhouse.
No, he's not going to shower anymore. He's just going to get out of his armor first.
Borky just leans over. Borky just whispers into Zen's ear, "You want to see our bathhouse?"
Well, yeah. I feel like I kind of need to wash off a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So they can go to the bathhouse. Remy's just going to his room. Forget
Just
it.
pick him up by the head, tuck him underneath your arm, and just walk out the door.
I want a bath too, and Kiwi follows you guys as
Okay,
well.
excellent. Come this way, Kiwi bird.
Oh, come on, Potato, let's go.
I'm covered in gore. He just kind of walks forward. And as you guys leave, Helga just turns and goes, "What the fuck?" Like, as you guys exit out into the courtyard. Panic and Greckles, you guys head up to Willow's
Alright.
room. Door is in front of you.
Front door.
Oh! You hear kind of some shuffling noises, and then you see her peek in and go, "Hi. Oh, you're back. Hi."
Willow, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Doros is sleeping in the next room.
Oh, do you have a minute?
Yeah,
okay,
come on in.
cool.
Come on in.
All right, come on, Panic.
She opens up the door completely. As you guys enter in, roll a perception check.
Don't wake Daddy.
For real this time. That's a 13.
13, okay. Panic?
19.
Nice.
You guys both see, as you guys walk in, Willow has a bedroom attached to her Arcanium. The door is open, and you currently see almost like T-posing on the bed. Not like lying on the bed, but with every limb outstretched, Doros, who is just still and is not making a single noise.
He's exposing.
He needs to be
Yeah.
in feety pajamas and a little nightcap of matching attire color.
He is not. He is in linens. But he is just out. He is completely fallen asleep. You can see where like Willow has tried to put a pillow under his head and has failed, but the effort was, she tried.
Willow, we actually have some very important information. Can we talk to him?
To Doros?
It's very important.
Oh, but he just fell asleep.
Greckles will hold out the old Orin symbol and unsheath the sunblade.
She looks so torn. He's been working so hard, Greckles.
He's about to get a lot more work.
Hey, so let them sleep then.
Please.
All right. Greckles is going to take the opportunity to tell her what's been going on.
Okay, you fill her in. She gives you a cup of tea. Gives you guys a place to sit. You guys both kind of take up Doros' seat.
Hey, Panic.
Hello. My lap is open.
Story time.
What do you want for Christmas, young Greckles?
I want a new stamping sword.
you'll stab your eye out.
All right, back to game.
All right, you guys sit down in the chair. Willow, you relay everything to Willow, and she puts down the tea on a sauce. She goes, "That's terrible.
Well,
I'm
at
glad
least
you're all
it's-
okay."
Well, it's over for now, but we all have dozens of questions, and I have hundreds of questions.
Well, there was a woman who did show up and asked about you.
Who?
Solly, I think, the one you mentioned.
Oh, I need to talk to her so bad.
Oh, she came in quite distressed. It was really sad. She said she had a terrible nightmare of seeing you guys drowning, and oh, it made us really nervous too. But she didn't come back after that, and
Did she leave any kind of contact information?
well, she said a letter could be sent, but that's, I think, from you guys mostly. I think Helga may have sent a letter saying that you haven't been back yet, but
Well, that's something I need to do post-haste once we're done here, but I wanted to fill you in on what's going on. Also, we have many, many things for you to sort through, but I believe that's Borky's thing.
okay, yeah, no, that's fine. That reminds me, there's something here for task as well. A very
Alright.
strange man swung by and dropped off this parcel, and she hands you a decent size, like shoebox size parcel.
What kind of man?
It didn't happen to be a lizard folk, did he?
Yeah, he was like a lizard guy, and his eyes were going in two different directions, and like he started rambling off about how to properly breed llamas, and then that led into a bunch of other stuff, and I don't know, it was rather odd.
That's probably Iggy.
Well, at least we know it's trustworthy. It's been a harrowing adventure, but
Sounds like it.
I think I might actually be traumatized this time.
Oh.
and
I'll get over it. I'll get over it.
that's saying a lot.
You know
But we
what?
want-
I could wake up Doros. This seems important.
This is very important.
How about you grab everybody, and then you can tell him, and then he'd probably want to see Task, I'm sure, and he probably would get a lot less. Well, maybe get everybody.
If I can pull everyone away, we'll see if we can accomplish that.
Or, I mean, I could just do it now. Up to you. It's up to you. You choose.
I actually had a vision, and I kind of would like his expertise on this.
Okay. I'll go get him. And she kind of like slinks into the bedroom. And how the fuck is she gonna do this?
What? Fuck, where are you getting on your own?
Willow doesn't really know how to wake him up.
Here's what out of character. What you can do is you can just pull this, try and pull the eyelid open and just touch the eye.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You watch as she has no idea what the fuck she's doing. She's not smart. Well, she's smart, but she's not smart about this. I'm gonna roll to see what she does, because I have no idea.
Nice.
Whether she be really. That's a 2. Oh no.
You find the coldest piece of furniture that you can grab, and you place it firmly against the back of his neck.
She like walks up. You watch as she kind of walks up, and she just raises her arm all the way as high as she can, and just brings it down, whap, on his chest.
I can't wait for her to get catapulted out of the entire building.
And just this air erupts from Doros's lips, and she just reaches up his face and starts like just moving his cheeks, like wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Kind of flips his head side to side, and then eventually Doros kind of stirs, and you watch as he wakes up, and it's very odd what he does. He slowly, with his arms still like outstretched, he like in the most slow like garage door way, raises up. Torso first, like so slow.
That's Frankenstein shit!
Fucking Undertaker theme playing in the background.
And then,
You should take a look at Alistair's
And then-
black entrance, Nadine.
and then with his eyes still closed, he reaches up with one arm and begins to brush himself off. Like he starts with his arms, then like his chest, then down to his legs, and slowly flips his legs over the bed and stands up, still eyes kind of closed. Panic and Greckles, roll an insight on that with advantage.
That will be a 14.
14, okay.
This will be 10.
Okay. Panic, you're enjoying the tea, and you're just like, what the fuck? Greckles, you remember that he lived with kobolds, and that his mother specifically stated they slept all over him. So,
Oh.
this This is habitual. He does this every time he wakes up because it's what he's used to.
Yes, instinctual.
But he slowly raises up and like takes 2 steps and clunk, runs into the door frame. His eyes open at
Nice.
this point, and he leans into the room and sees the two of you. Kind of rubs his eyes.
Greckles,
Hello, Zoros. We had some things to discuss with you.
Greckles gives him the most serious goddamn look. The United Clergy of Orin's been killing Alavastians.
Doros turns around and goes back into the bedroom and closes.
Yeah,
it.
that's one hell of a way. That's one hell of a way to wake him up,
No,
Greckles.
no, Doros, come on. She goes and grabs the door and opens it, and Doros kind of pushes her out, like, no, please. Please, no.
Yeah,
She's
I
just
told you we should have just let him. We should have just let
come
him
on.
sleep.
Please, come on. She grabs his hand and leads him back into the room, and he just looks defeated. And he kind of shoos you guys out of his chair, like,
I also had a divine vision that I wanted to talk to you about, given what we can talk about. Shifty eyes.
he kind of narrows his eyes at you.
Greckles pulls out the sunblade and just kind of
okay.
hangs on to it. I saw really bright light, and I think I saw my savior, and there's 100 different things, but I saw this blade in my hand, and I felt like something divine was calling me. I just wanted to ask, how did you know that you were being called?
Kind of like his face twists.
A wellspring of information, this man.
And it's just you're like, what the fuck?
Willow at this point is brewing more tea. Duros his eyes kind of trail. You watch as he actually pulls out his own holy symbol, his Avon symbol from around his neck, because he's a paladin. He kind of looks at it. It's very small on him. He kind of thinks, he just doesn't really seem to get an epiphany about that. He tucks it away. Then he kind of turns and he looks to Willow. And there's a moment where he just kind of bleary-eyed. He looks so tired. He kind of looks at Willow and slowly turns down and looks to you. And then he points to his heart.
I guess that's a fair assessment.
Sorry, guys. Greckles isn't exactly the keenest when it comes to this.
Here you go, Doros. You watch as Willow hands him a cup of tea and he takes it.
I'm just telling you all of this now, Doris. Just brace yourself. Things are going to get kind of weird.
He kind of reaches down and gives you a pat on the shoulder. It's just
are
like
they
boom,
not?
boom, boom.
Well, let's
What were
make
you
the
gonna say? Oh, sorry.
I said, when are they not?
That's-
Oh.
If Doros is ready, and if Panic would agree that this is a good idea, Greckles would want to divulge what happened.
Okay. You guys, I'm assuming, would sit there and explain it
Yeah.
again. Okay. Meanwhile, at the bathhouse.
Oh no.
It's the bathhouse. Just gestures. Borky gestures to his kingdom. Someday, Simba, all this will be yours. I don't here we are.
You see a bath chamber. You guys, I'm assuming, went down the male side because it's split in half.
Yes, I stopped Zen from going down the girl side this way.
For that, FJ, cover your eyes. You're too young to see this.
Would FJ turn into just ink if she went in water?
She seems to be waterproof.
Fuck!
That cup of water.
This thing's covered in turpentine. Fuck!
Amazing.
This is scary.
This
you ever
cannot be
have you ever
explained by
seen-
science.
Have you ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit? It's gonna be kind of one of those situations. You gotta dip her.
It's like dip.
Whoa,
Fuck
whoa,
yeah.
whoa, whoa! Who killed our partner then? Okay, moving on. All right, so Borky's the water is warm,
It's
Zen.
warm water. Yeah, it's super warm.
Whoa,
And Borky
feels weird.
So the best way to get into the water is just to go for it. Borky just grabs Kiwi by the beak and just without moving his body, just with his arm into the water, Kiwi goes.
Kiwi, roll an athletics check because Kiwi might resist that.
20 soft.
That's -2. Oh, that's -1, I think, for his stats. I don't have them out. I think it's a -1. It still fails. That's a 7. You grab him, and he hits the water, but then floats. Like bobs on the surface.
Borky feels bad, so Borky kind of pushes him under the water a little bit. There we go. And shakes him and shakes him like a cloth to try and get all the blood out.
You do see blood actually disappear from his feathers, amongst other things. Mud, who knows what else. Probably refuse as well.
Borky's trying to
and he slowly surfaces. And he literally is skinny as a twig, and his legs are like 90% of his body.
I want to see this in art form so bad.
Oh my god.
Right, well, that was a horrible experience.
Yeah, as bad as this, Borky's already taken off his armor and just cannonballs right beside him.
Whoa. Oh, sick. He claps. Wait, yeah. Vervain's clapping her little talons together.
Yeah.
I'm guessing like 2 frames of clapping.
Feet. Yeah.
Fucking Mr. Game & Watch clapping.
Like Rob from Smash.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, can I get in?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the point. Come on, get in.
Okay. So I climb in to the water. I gently set Vervain Jr. on the edge of the bath.
They curl up on a towel.
Okay, cool. I climb in. It feels weird.
Yeah, there's no salt in this water, so don't breathe in or whatever, however it works for you.
And okay, I'll hold both of my breaths.
Good.
Okay, cool. So why do you have this bathhouse?
Well, the way it works here is like we get these points and we spend the points on cool things that we want. For example, we have to build a church. You know that metal guy outside? There's like a tiny version of that called Log. And I don't know, he's got a lot of scary powers, but we love him.
Oh, okay. So how do you get the points?
We get the points by not dying and getting things.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It is a fucking treasure every time we get to listen to Porky explain anything.
So, wait, I've been doing that my whole life.
Yeah, but...
Does that mean I have points too?
No, you gotta do them officially. Otherwise, you're not getting the savings.
Oh, okay. So who do I talk to about officially signing up for some points?
Well, that's the thing. I think when you go to the Magic Academy, and they put you in whatever house they're gonna put you in, I'm assuming.
Right,
They'll probably talk about points at some point.
Hey,
You'll be like 10 points to Zenrio or something. I don't know.
Oh, cool. Hey, that would be awesome. Great. Oh, I'm gonna get the most points ever. You hear that, FJ? I'm gonna be the point master. Yeah. Cool.
Jesus, guys.
Zenrio like splashes a little bit, like excitedly, like splashes his hands, like. Oh, this is great. So, how did you guys? Wait, do you like work in that tavern, or is that where you live?
Well, we did this mission, right? It's actually how I got Ronfault. Ronfault's over in the corner. That's actually kind of where I first met that sword. And we got given this bar, so we had the opportunity to hire on some staff, and like, luckily, we've not had to do a thing. It just kind of runs itself. But it's ours. It's really crazy. We're lucky enough to have all these amazing people. And when you meet Mr. Boppington, and you will meet Mr. Boppington, you'll find out why I love it so much.
Oh, that sounds great. Oh, I hope I can find something I can do in this city.
Oh, you will. Again, I think just you being you, man, people will want to listen to that.
Oh, I hope so. Sometimes I worry that people don't like me because, I always try and look on the bright side of things. But I think sometimes people just need to hear it, that not everything's bad all the time.
No.
Sometimes.
It's not just like there's like a tankard half full or a tankard half empty. But with you, the tankard is spilling everywhere. It's all over the place. All the happiness is everywhere.
Yeah, even if you spill it, that means everybody can have some.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, you get it. You get me, Borky. Oh, I'm so glad I met you guys. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to come to the city or turn two people into dinosaurs or turn people into lobsters. Really, I've just been turning a lot of people into different stuff. It's
Maybe
great.
you could turn grumpy Gussies into happy Harrys.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think I need to use my magic for that. I think I just need to use this.
I think your
And
positive attitude is the real magic there, Zane.
Oh, wow. You know what? Maybe the magic is the friends I made along the way.
I think it is.
All right. Oh.
All right. Meanwhile, back in Willow's tower.
That was
And
amazing.
then we almost died.
That was and then we almost
Again.
Doros is like leaning forward, and the tea is spilling out of his cup, and he's just leaning forward. Doros, you okay? Doros, you're spilling. She walks over and just like tips the teacup back up.
He fell asleep.
I pressed the digitation on the floor.
He just blinks at you guys as you explain everything to him. Did you guys told him that Granella took the report, right?
Yeah.
He stands up and kind of looks around. He grabs a like a cloak he has with him. He grabs a cloak that's hanging on the door frame, and he kind of points to himself and then points to the door and gives you a nod, like, "I'm gonna go look at that real fast."
So is he out? Or is
Oh,
he?
You
cut
lagged
out
out
there.
super hard.
Okay, sorry. Is he out of the room then?
No, he's pointing to the door like, "I should go."
Sorry to have to drop this on you, but I figured sooner is better.
Doros, we were supposed to. Okay. Willow looks a little disappointed. Doros kind of grits his teeth, gives her a look, and is like, "I gotta go."
You guys have a date planned?
Yeah, but it's okay. I understand. Doros kind of leans over and kisses her on the forehead and then runs out the door. You seem to have gotten his attention, and he seems to value this very heavily.
Oh, sorry about that, Willow. It's kind of a big deal, and I wanted to get that out to him.
No, it's okay.
We could have at least let them sleep. I want to go to sleep.
The paperwork's been crazy. There's a lot of stuff's happened since you guys have been gone, at least in the city and here. Did Helga tell you about this? Maybe she didn't. The incident. I mean, the incident involving Cake, not an incident involving
I was
me.
about to say, incident sounds bad.
Well,
What
this
happened?
goblin showed up to the tavern
Oh,
and had
fuck.
like a giant turkey, like not like a turkey, the animal, but like the food. And we had to bring the owlbear to life. There's a lot of fighting. Oh, it was a mess.
At
But
least we got some use out of the waffles.
yeah, except Waffles has some stain. We'll have to take him to a cleaner. But
I can go down there and just, magic sparkles.
okay. But there's also Doros and I went to like an art exhibition, and the art came to life and tried to kill people, and that was
When was
interesting.
this?
Really?
A couple weeks ago, probably a few days after you guys left. Yeah, it was pretty scary. Apparently, some adventurers came in and had handled everything, and Lady Isla showed up afterwards, and kind of it was a ghost or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder
That sounds
if
like the perfect situation for an attractive tiefling bard to take care of. Panic swivels around in his chair and looks at the camera.
When he swivels too hard, he keeps going. Oh no.
I was wondering if that had something to do with our old diminutive friend who liked to play with souls.
I don't know. I didn't. We just mostly got people to safety. So yeah, that was that.
What's been happening here?
Well, nothing with me. Everything's fine with me. I'm great. Roll an insight check on that.
I was about to say.
Bull fucking shit.
That's a
Oh
natural.
my
You a
God.
bad liar, Willow.
Shit. Oh, natural.
And that's a natural.
Heaven or hell, let's rock.
Panic Willow is fine, and her relationship is going great. Greckles, you notice her kind of grabbing her wrist and kind of like rubbing it as if it's been hurt. And she kind of looks at the floor, and you notice she looks embarrassed about something.
Willow, are you sure you're okay?
Oh yeah, we're fine.
She said she was fine.
She's fine. She's fine. I rolled a nat 1.
She's fine.
Greckles hard looks at her right in the pupils.
There's just a little accident. It's fine. You know me, Willow, always so clumsy, you know.
Willow, we were there when you almost died twice.
Greckles, what in the fuck are you on about?
It's just, it's embarrassing. I don't want to. Okay, fine. Doros fell on top of me. Okay, he just fell on top of me, and he broke my hand a little bit, and I got it fixed, and it's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Your bones mended. Everything's okay.
Yes, everything's fine. Doros is a bit upset about it. That's why I've been kind of hoping he'd get a bit of a reprieve.
Wait,
'cause
how did he
feels
fall
bad.
on top of you?
Let's not.
It was just an accident. It was all it was just an accident.
Can I insight that as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 13.
13.
14.
Oh shit, Willow. Okay. Even with disadvantage.
How indeed.
You tell her whatever it is, she's embarrassed about it, but you don't know what it is.
Okay. Well, listen, we've all been through some stuff, and if you need to talk to any of us about anything, you can.
Greckles.
In front of everybody.
Greckles, I'm fine. I'm really fine, and it's kind of between me and Doros, and everything's fine.
Okay.
I mean, that's all well and good. I mean, as someone who has recently had sex with a Goliath, if you need any pointers, I can.
I think what? Wait, what? You had you?
Panic. Subtlety, man. So you know how this works.
Listen, hey, how long have we known each other? Subtle am I?
He's got a point. Will kind of turns and looks to you, Greckles.
Fuck!
He says in his black dragon scale coat.
Greckles hard looks at the kid.
I'm sorry, you're having with the it's not Dor. No, it's not Doros.
Relationship is a strong word.
Okay.
You know Zeus by any chance?
She like tenses up. No, not at all. I don't know anyone.
You
by that
know
name.
him, don't you?
No, I really don't. I really don't. I don't know anyone by that name, Mr. Panic. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be a real easy insight check, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna insight that real. That's a 22.
Oh, yeah. Oh god. Yeah.
9.
Disadvantage. Natural one. Yeah. No. Okay, I may have been talking to someone named Zeus, but it's just
Look, it's perfectly natural to want to get some insider advice about, this kind of thing. I mean,
Panic.
I've been on the road for like 22 years trying to search for my mother, and along the way, you different people of different races, and you learn a few things.
Well, I mean, Doros is not my first, person I've been with, so it's just, it's I'm just figuring things out.
Look,
Zeus is a good guy, and he'll tell you everything you need to.
Yeah, he does. He really does, in a lot of detail. Just see sweat dripping from her brow.
Uh-huh.
All right, panic. Let's not make this weird. Willow, you're fine. That's all we care about. If anything else that you might remember about what's happened since we've been gone to come up, please let us know.
Oh, you might want to talk to Scarbles. Maybe she's been hiding, but I would talk to Scarbles.
That is what she does. Did something happen?
I don't know. She seems more jumpy than usual, and Ty thinks she's up to something, but I don't know what's going on.
It might have been that other goblin that came by with the turkey.
Maybe. Oh, I never thought about that.
I'll go talk to her.
Okay. And thank you. And private, please. About everything.
I pressed the digitation, the sound of a zipper zipping when I.
And Mr. Panic, I may want to talk to you in private at some point, but not right now. At some point.
All right. Just let me know. Right over there.
I just wanted to let you know, Will. Just be ready for a cavalcade of creature parts and other things.
Hey, I think we go to Iggy for most of that now, don't we?
It kind of depends on what we're shopping for.
That's true.
I do have. She kind of snaps her fingers and goes over. She's like, here, welcome back present. She hands you 4 potions.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Yeah. These ones, she actually has improved them. They are 2d4 plus 6.
Ooh, nice.
take a whiff.
Her morale has been high, so she's actually leveled up quite a bit.
Also, Willow, if whenever you and Doros get something worked out for a date night, do not hesitate to take the night off, okay? Or the day off.
Doros has been just really busy. It's mostly on his end. I've been being occupied, doing some research, learning some new spells. But yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I'm glad you said that. I believe Task has in his possession a spell that's yet to be discovered.
I actually got my hand on a couple of undiscovered spells too. There's been a bit of a
Really?
network picking up, yeah.
Really?
So if you guys bring me spells that are new or scrolls that have new spells on them that we already have, we can trade them for other spells.
That's fantastic, actually. I'll be sure to relay that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else you need.
Get some rest too, and we're glad you're back.
Me too. Panic, is there anything else?
I think we got everything cleared up. We'll have to have a discussion about those undiscovered spells, but yeah, I think everything is all right.
Okay. Take care, and get something to eat too.
You too.
Try.
She smiles and she turns around and goes back to her work. She's kind of working with a few of her diffusers and things like that. Looks like she's just making more healing potions. That seems to be kind of her main
on the way out. Oh, Panic! I feel like a jackass for that.
For what?
Oh, maybe I should have just kept my big beak shut.
I mean, you could have at least let him sleep. He would have found out eventually.
I'd rather he find out from us than anyone else.
No. Yeah, at least it was nice to talk to Willow.
That's true. I've got some other places to see, but some rest would be good.
I need to go.
Roll a couple of perception checks, both of you.
Oh, okay.
And I need to go see Scarbles, apparently.
That's a couple or just one?
Just one. So 6 for you and 5 for
5.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you guys don't notice anything. You guys just kind of walk down the steps.
And I need to go talk to Scarbles as well, apparently.
You guys done to the bathhouse there, or are you guys still hanging out?
I was just hanging out until it was time to come in.
All right, you guys come in at this point. You guys all collide, except for Remy.
Oof.
Whoa. Hey, you guys got a big bath back there.
Yes, we do.
Oh, it's nice. Thanks for letting me use it.
Yeah, I need
Greg-
to go take a dip.
Greckles jabs Borky in the side. Oh, Borky, this is new. You smell wonderful.
I know, and you smell like the birds.
And what do birds smell like?
Apparently like lavender. That's some very nice soap you got in there.
Right? It's awesome.
You smell
At this point, Kiwi is like double the floofiness that he usually is.
Is he just rolling?
He is round. Yeah, he is like Moogle. Like fluffy Moogles from Crystal Chronicles round at the moment.
Looking very stately there, Kiwi.
Jesus, that reference though.
Hey. I know what I'm about.
Oh,
Kiwi kind of grins and smiles and kind of thrusts his chest forward, but you can't really tell where his chest is under all of that, so, you know.
A couple of things with Willow. She's very interested in that spell.
I'm not there.
Oh, you're not?
You guys are in the tavern. Are you in your room, or where are you?
No, I was like, you guys were in the hallway. I thought you guys didn't move into the actual tavern part yet.
Well, they're in the tavern. That's where they meet.
Okay, yeah. I've been just yucking it up with all the employees.
Okay, so you're technically not there?
Meryl has been absolutely being like, and he called me a peasant. Can you believe that? He just called me a peasant. He's a stupid dragon. Thinks he can just do whatever he wants.
Whoa, wait, what? That
complaining.
Dragon said that?
No, not Naragan. Arlo.
Oh. I can see his stature in life has given him a little bit of a lip.
A lip. He's such a dick. She kind of sweeps. Sorry for the language, but he is. You know, I tried to sweep the other day, and I was like, "Excuse me, I need to sweep under your feet." And he said, "Not even a mortal can move mountains."
Oh, Tash just holds his face and looks to her. You know how rebellious teenagers can be in any sort of youth?
Are you saying I'm rebellious? I'm not rebellious.
No, not you. Tash looks at her with a stern face. Let me finish.
Okay.
I didn't claim you. I said Arlo. Arlo is, as a dragon, for a teenager, for what a teenager is to a human, that's what Arlo is right now. He's going through a very rebellious phase, and coping with other races probably is not helping with that situation.
Ugh. She kind of just like throws back her head and rolls her eyes.
I understand it's aggravating, but I ask you to please take it in patience.
Sure, I'll take it in patience, all right. Patience right to the face with a broom. She like mutters and walks away.
But your anger is valid, and I will speak to him about it.
That's the luck. At this point, everyone reconvenes together.
Okay.
You guys continue your conversation. You turn to Task about the scrolls.
Oh, Task, hey, just got done talking to Willow. She's really interested in that scroll that you had. She might be able to replicate it.
Very well, I'll pass it on to her.
And Borky.
Yeah, what's up? Borky already has another beer. And a towel.
I know you get kind of excitable when it comes to making things from things, Task you too, but go easy on Willow. She's been having a rough time.
Why? What's wrong?
Broke her wrist.
Who broke her wrist?
Okay, I'm actually... Greckles is gonna roll deception.
Photorealistic.
Photorealistic Greckles is gonna roll a deception check. That's a 7.
Sweet.
What do I roll? What do I roll against that?
Insight.
Insight.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
16.
Shit.
10.
I mean, she said something about falling down the stairs.
Who pushed her down the stairs? Who does she owe money to?
Well, Borky, maybe you can ask her when you go talk to her.
The point being, is she okay still?
She's fine. She's 100% fine. Doros, on the other hand, did you see him leave, actually?
That much? Look.
Tess, you literally just turned around and saw a gray blur, a huge colliding sound as he ran right into the door frame of like the front door, and then you watched him just disappear.
With a chorus of "fuck," waiting for you to get it on you.
Oh, you mean the giant slab of like person that just left the premises a few minutes ago? Yeah, for a split second.
As you talk about that instance, Greckles, you hear Helga go, as she's rubbing a glass. She knows something, apparently.
Helga, is everything okay?
Oh, yes, everything is great.
Can I insight her?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll insight her too, since I didn't hear this.
Ah, that nat 20 on the other end.
Nat 20 on the 6.
Here we go.
All right, insight.
12, 16.
5.
Zenryo is too busy playing with Fervain Jr. to insight anything.
Helga knows something about details, but she's definitely not telling you.
We have to get to the bottom of this. No one will be pushed down the stairs unless they deserve it.
Borky, let's just let it go.
I'm sorry, I'm really fired up right now.
Do not try to wear bathrobes too often.
What?
Nothing.
It's not really scaled to me.
Is this gonna be like an inflatable unicorn incident?
Wait, what? What happened with the inflatable uniform?
Listen, Bard College is wild.
Okay, fair enough.
No. Zenryo is wild, like he's magic.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Zenryo makes a very small puff of smoke with prestidigitation, and it goes, yeah. And then he does it again, but it's a different color.
It's like the best spell.
Yeah.
If you would like to know detail, you have to make it worth Helga's while. I will not sell out Willow unless it is of something of equal worth.
Greckle slides over to her. What kind of alcohol do you need?
Something very good.
Why are you all trying to get...
Can you give me Helga? Can you give me a lead?
Something that works in the springtime.
I feel like we're prying.
No, Panic. I just like a good challenge.
So glad Remy left.
Panic, you looked like you had something else determined on you to do when you came downstairs.
Right. I'm going to like knock on the floorboards to see which ones are hollow.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Hollow. Investigation said.
Yeah, you're looking for some investigation.
That's a 5.
5.
Wow.
You start just kicking the floorboards, and like one of the patron goes, "Can you stop that, man?"
No, it's okay. We own the place.
He just kind of gives you this
To be
look.
fair.
There's something wrong with the floorboards.
No, I like
I like press my mouth against the floorboards, just hovering slightly above it, so I'm not actually like kissing the floorboards. Just Scarbles.
I'm literally right behind you.
Jeez Louise! Oh! This is Scarbles,
Hey.
Rio.
Scarbles.
You see a tiny goblin woman with purple hair holding a small tray and is kind of looking shifty-eyed, and she looks up to you and kind of looks around.
Hi, I like your hair.
Oh, thanks. I like your orangeness.
Oh,
Very
thank
nice.
You look disheveled.
Me? Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm great. Everything's great.
Fuck you, Insight.
Yep.
19.
19.
15.
I'm going
23
to...
for Scarbles.
Oh, for
Damn.
fuck's sake.
Oh, there's no way I can get that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, everything's fine. She just disappears into a hole and
She pushed Willow
I
down
need
the
to talk
stairs.
to you.
It was her.
she's gone. She ran.
I'll get the run of these days.
You gotta set a trap. You gotta set a box. Just put a little thing, shiny thing on a box. Get her, tie her to a rope, tie her to a stick. That's how you give her a bath.
I go into the kitchen. I knock on the kitchen door.
Hello?
I open the door. Mr.
Zane.
Porpington.
Oh, Task, it's you!
It's nice
He's
to
currently
see you again.
fighting he's wrestling a giant rat in the kitchen currently. He's got it in an arm bar at the moment.
Okay, is he stretching the fingers?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know what
Okay,
that
good,
means.
good.
I was gonna fucking just like this.
That'll hit. Roll for damage. It's dead. You just shoot it right in the chest. Thunk. He goes, oh, good. Snaps the neck and drops it to the ground.
Oh god!
Thank you for the help. Kind of like brushes his arms. You see, there's 3 other giant rats in this dead rats. One has a kitchen knife right through the square of the middle of its face, and the other one, you don't even want to know what happened to it.
Oh my god!
When was this an occurrence, Patai?
Oh, this has been going on for like a week now.
We're gonna
I
have to
think
look into
Scarbles may have dug a tunnel into a rat den somewhere.
that. Scarbles!
Sound.
Mr. Porpington. Borky pops his head
Oh,
in.
Borky! Hello! He runs over and gives you a big
Borky
hug.
does us. Okay, Borky runs in slow mo to him.
Middle of this. No!
I will do this to show it to Zenrio. Zenrio, as you turn the corner and peek, you see this halfling.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh! Oh my god!
He's sort of like me, almost.
You look almost like me, except, you know, it's actually a humanoid sort of. You have a nose and everything. That's wonderful. I miss my nose. I wish I could smell again.
I love your ascot. It complements your outfit very well.
Roll a charisma check with advantage.
Zeroing in on that ascot. Yeah!
Natural 20 and a natural 1 on the other side.
Wild magic.
He starts to cry.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I hurt your feelings?
Oh no, he walks up and he hugs you. You are the greatest person I've ever met in my entire life. I'm sorry, Borky.
Oh.
But when you...
Oh, okay. No, it's fine.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh, you're a Triton. You're a Triton from the ocean. I've met your kind before.
Yeah, that's me. My name is Zenria.
Oh, I feel like I know that name. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, it's nice to meet you. I was a sailor aboard the Canary. That was the starship, the flagship that discovered Alavas.
Oh, wow.
I may have met a few of your kind in the past, but you know me, I'm always cooking, so not everybody sees me all the time. Ty Borpington, at your service here.
It's very nice to meet you, Ty. This is my daughter, Vervain Jr.
Oh, that's actually horrifying.
Hey, don't be mean to her. She's
I'm just
trying her
saying,
best.
look how skinny she is. She needs to eat something. Let me grab a sandwich. And he's like,
Yeah, hey, I don't even know what you eat. Do you eat, like, paper or ink or paint?
Task, the whole point of this was to go and get a piece of cheese to make a little box trap for Scarbles.
Did you grab, as this is happening, you do grab a chunk of cheese.
Good,
it's easy
good.
enough. It's what the rats were going after. Okay, here you go. He makes like a little tiny cracker sandwich for Vane, who then, like, Pac-Man just eats it, and it, like, disappears.
Yeah, okay. Well, great.
That's horrifying.
That's really scary, but I'm glad. glad she's enjoying it, I guess.
Yeah, it's because of the delicious food in this establishment.
Well, it looks like Task got what he was looking for, but yes, if you see any giant rats, just please do get rid of them for me. I would very much appreciate that. And here, have some fritters. And he like pulls open a basket and hands you guys all really nice like sugared fritters. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Oh, of course. And he kind of closes out. I should probably get back to work and get rid of these. I have to clean my entire kitchen top to bottom now. But yes, Scarbles is up to something. Do scold her for me if you can.
I was actually gonna ask, like, if I'm this, am I not the same like body size as Scarbles?
You are slightly bigger than her.
Could I not attempt to try to like? Didn't I speak to her before?
You've gone down there before.
Yeah,
you have gone down there before. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go down there and speak to her.
Okay, you have the squirmy ability too, so that's easy enough. You find a hole and roll a perception. Actually, roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Nice.
17.
Okay. You guys watch as Task just disappears into a hole. His tail just kind of goes inside. You go through, these are very narrow tunnels. You begin to feel like, weirdly enough, it's been a while. You feel actually a little claustrophobic. You are not used to this. This has been a while since you've been in this position, Task, back in your hometown. You find various things stuck inside of the mud. You find a toupee for some reason. And like various little buttons and things like that. You reach kind of a fork in the road. One goes left and one goes right. And as you kind of listen up with your ears, you hear some noises to your left.
Should I roll a perception to see if it actually is her or something like that?
Yeah, go ahead. You can roll a perception.
Because it might be a fucking rat for all I know. That's a 7. No,
it's a 7. It sounds like words. Noise. Okay, you head towards the noise, and as you get closer, you're a...
What?
And as you're crawling, you see a ghost whisk past you from the bottom up, and you just freeze up immediately.
Fucking what?
I say out loud, what the fuck?
And you feel something grab your leg.
No, fuck that. I have a fucking dagger. Screw you.
Is the hand?
It's me. You see Scarbles. Come on, let's go. Go. She grabs you and pulls you.
I follow. I guess.
All right.
You're being dragged.
Roll an acrobatics check because you're trying to outchase something.
16.
All right, you guys managed to pop out, actually in the back courtyard, and you watch as Scarble just reaches over, grabs a barrel, and just thunk, plugs the hole. All right, I have a confession to make.
I grab her by the shirt and I pin her against the wall.
Whoa!
Yeah, you fucking do.
It's okay. Okay, no, it's not. But it's. I mean, I just. They're not getting into the tavern. They're not. They're just staying down there.
Who are they, Scarbles?
They're ghosts. I found ghosts.
You know how asinine that fucking sounds, yes? I let her go.
Shirt. Jeez. I'm sorry. I just, I was just having.
How did you summon ghosts underneath the tavern?
I didn't summon ghosts. I did not summon ghosts. I don't know how to summon ghosts. I found the ghosts, but I don't go there. But then I saw you going there, so I stopped you. Don't go there. There's ghosts.
Everything okay down there?
We're outside. We're outside.
I'm imagining everyone's face in a window, all sipping a drink, looking at this.
When was this happening? How long ago? And why did you not think to tell anyone?
Okay, first of all, number one, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. Number two, it's fucking ghosts. The moment you tell them, you get super haunted, and then they haunt the people you tell.
And that's why you go to the cleric district and find someone to take care of it.
They're not gonna listen to a goblin. Come on.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Besides, it's too small to get in there. I'm trying to find another way in there, but I can't find it. That's really down there, you know? Just seal it up and not worry about it. I'm sure that the ghosts are fine.
No, because the fucking first thing I was gonna ask you about was the rat infestation.
Okay, that is my fault. I found a bunch of rats.
Fix it!
Okay, I'll fix that one too.
Wow, Tash is
I'm trying to breed the largest rat I can, just to see if I can. You got it. Come on.
Task is really giving it to her out there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just not. I like to believe it's nothing but silence, so it's pantomiming for everyone else on the inside.
Wait, how are we seeing this again?
You guys are looking outside the kitchen window, yeah.
I thought they were down in Scarbles'.
They're back outside.
They rushed back out because they saw ghosts.
Oh.
Do you think?
You have to understand my frustration, not with the fact that this is happening, because it's with the company we keep, it's kind of funny in a sense that this is happening. But with the ghost situation, we've had this happen before and nearly kill us. Did you not think that this was important to tell?
Okay, the difference there is that the ghost was in the tavern and these ghosts are in the tunnels and they don't seem to leave the tunnels.
Where did the tunnels lead to?
I don't know. To a ghost
Did
chamber.
you make them?
I didn't want to go in there. There was like 50 ghosts in there.
Hey, where do you think Remy is right now, guys?
He's probably just relaxing, doing bird things.
We are going to march inside the tavern and explain this to everyone. Scarbles, you're not getting fired. Scarbles, you're not getting fired. You're not getting ousted from this entire company.
Okay, fine, but just don't go in there, okay? Just don't go.
Well, obviously not, because now we need to figure out how to exorcise ghosts that live underneath our fucking property. Come on, let's go.
I mean, to be fair, they go through walls, so tunnels wouldn't stop them anyway, so they're always there.
Tash, looks back at the barrel, and yet you thought that would stop them.
Okay, I don't have the most brilliant ideas all the time.
No, you don't. Especially that sled thing, even though I will give it to you.
Goblin resources, reflexes, same thing.
Pats her on the shoulder. I pushed the button, so it was my fault.
You pushed the button,
yep.
You animal. She looks impressed.
I smile at her and we walk back inside. I regale to everyone else who is looking through the window. Are you guys okay over there?
I mean,
I'm just curious.
I thought you were gonna kill her or something.
Well, I kind of was at first because guess what? There's ghosts living underneath the building.
Oh, come on, Scarballs.
That's part of the course.
They've always been there.
No,
that's
not her fault. What is her fault is giant rat she's trying to bring.
That's my fault.
Well, hold on.
Over some sort of burial ground or something?
There's two ways. Yeah, I was gonna say that's either Scarbles dug too deep and got to the other side of the world, and that's where the bodies were buried. Or number two, since you know what's the face and the big red guy used to own this place. Maybe all the people they killed are just buried under the place.
This is past actually Scarbles turns. He goes, actually, that place is beyond the sewers. You went down pretty fast. It was a bit of a climb task. It was a while.
Jeez.
This is deeper than the sewer, so I think you're good. I don't know.
Well, still, we need someone to go down there and exercise them.
Well, unfortunately, that's not going to happen unless we can find someone who's about as small as me and Scarbles.
Or I can make the tunnel.
Guy.
I could make the tunnel bigger. Or hey, you could talk to that that witch who lives in the tower and see if she could give you a spell that makes you guys small.
Or we could get Log.
No. I like the shrinking idea. That sounds fun. We could all be task size.
Yeah, but we need someone of divinity to, exercise the thing.
Again, Log. It's like you
can
don't
they
know
really
we have Log.
exercise- Can they exercise if they're already dead?
That's true.
Tass holds his face. Guys, point being, we now have to take care of a rat infestation, and we also now have to take care of ghosts underneath. I can't.
Are the ghosts?
Loud!
Are they ghosts? Are they like ghost rats or rat ghosts?
It was a human. It was a humanoid.
It was a human ghost, Borky. They're both separate entities at this problem. Both still really big problems.
I can plug the rat hole if I must.
No, what I want you to do is actually to corral them and bring them up topside.
Oh, the Ratapalooza comes early. And she disappears into a hole.
Put them in a box! We might have a use for this.
How?
I have plans. But besides that, we now need to take care of fucking ghosts underneath our house.
Freaking ghosts.
I'm not doing it today.
I was actually gonna go head over to see, hang on a second. My notes. My notes. I was actually gonna go, see Mr. Irons.
All right, then maybe you could tell them. Maybe
You
you
guys have
could ask
kind
them
of
to send
forgotten
someone
something
over.
a little bit important too.
What? What?
You know, the person who sent you
Buddy,
on
you
your
need to
mission.
talk to.
Yeah, we need to talk to freaking.
There's a thing you need to do. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to meta.
No, I mean waiting for them all.
Well, question. This is important. What time of day is it?
It is like midday. You have plenty of time in the day.
Oh, okay, that was my only concern.
Well, we better go.
Also, I need to go to that neurology collective.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. And I need to talk to them about, well, because they're the whole reason I was able to get into the city, right? So it'd be kind of rude if I, didn't get to say hi.
That's fair.
That's fair. All right, we gotta. Anyways, we gotta go have a meeting with a mysterious magic man.
Before we do that, Greckles is actually going to go put the Sunblade and the Holy Symbol
In his where? Sorry, you cut out for me.
room. Sorry, in his room.
Okay. All right, so you lay the Sunblade on like a nice pedestal, and you kind of hang the holy symbol.
I will tell the employees to also not speak of this out loud to the customers.
The ghosts under the
That we
building.
may have fucking ghosts.
Okay.
Not to meta either. But okay, never mind. Actually, yeah. Okay, I can't say anything.
The moment you tell Helga about the ghost, she goes, "Of course we do. Of course."
Yeah, par for the course, pretty much.
Borky goes and knocks on Remy's apartment room.
I have an apartment? Oh shit!
You
Nice.
you have a loft.
Top floor.
Borky knocks on. 1 second. Borky puts on his gear, and Borky just.
Come in.
Borky goes in and closes the door behind him.
How you doing? You kind of keeping to yourself right now?
You'll see Remy out of the armor, but in his tattered, like royal robes, lying on the bed.
So we're trying to sleep. Yeah, well, we gotta go report it into Rob. So.
Are you finally ready?
More or less. And you doing okay?
No, but I'll be fine. You see him kind of get up and start moving back towards the destroyed armor.
Probably get those fixed, like prestidigitation or whatever Panic does.
It's going to take a lot more than that particular spell to fix these. No, I'll get dressed and meet you by the door.
Okay, are you sure you're okay?
Maybe another time. We have a job to do.
All right, but don't leave it for too long.
Borky says, and Borky's about to halfway out the door.
Oh, by the way, there's 50 ghosts underneath the place.
Borky closes the door.
Hey, Monty.
Uh-huh.
Because he's disheveled and there's only one other thing that he could wear. He can't wear the armor or the robes because they're destroyed. So when everybody sees Remy, he will come out wearing his Griffin Rider uniform, which is the only thing he has left at this place.
Yep.
Because it's when he came in. So he looks like a Griffin Rider again, for at least now.
It's a good look for you.
Yep.
All right. You guys all meet up, I'm assuming. Is there anything else you'd like to do in the tavern before you leave?
Silly question. Do Greckles and Panic tell Task what the package you got?
Yeah, we would.
Okay.
Oh.
I just straight up hand it to him.
Well, before we leave, I guess I'll open that package.
All right. Inside is a whip.
Oh.
Huh.
A whip.
Made out of the roper tentacle you guys managed to sell.
Oh.
That's pretty rad. That's getting holstered on the side of me. Now I'm a true Belmont.
Really
Whoop
nice.
this bitch in the face!
Was there like a note or anything attached to it saying like what it is
Yeah, what does it do?
specifically?
There was, and as it started to explain, it divulged into nonsense. So it's
What
like,
do I get out of it?
Here's your whip. It comes with custom leather feature. By the way, do you know that leather is from cows? That's pretty crazy. We really use every single part of the cow, including the milk. Who invented milk? Who thought, looked at an udder and said, yeah, I want to drink what's in there? That's pretty absurd.
What can I roll to get past all the bullshit and just get to the good shit?
Well, you read it with your eyes, and there's no answer, so...
Better than your ears.
Could I not roll a history or something to try and like decipher it?
Sure.
15.
15. I will say this out of character. If you hit someone with this, it acts as a normal whip. If you hit someone with it, they have to make a strength saving throw. of 12 or be pulled 10 feet forward.
Nice.
But this does not provoke opportunity attacks.
No, that's fine. That's fucking damage. That's area control. Fuck yeah.
That's amazing.
So yeah, roper whip.
Whip this little bitch in the face.
Back off.
All right, I'm good.
There you go. So that's your new whip you got.
Hell yeah.
Quick question: Can we take a quick break here?
Yeah, now is the time we're gonna take a break.
Okay, cool.
Before I jump off here, I want to thank Kelly AFU for the 20,000 bits. All hail the queen, the new bit boss. She reigns again. Kelly AFU the second. You can't kill this queen that easily. Also, I just want to say Zito and Monty are my favorite DM. Their story and worlds they create are awesome. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Kelly AFU, for the 20,000 bits. That's incredibly kind of you. Oz195 with 1,000 bits. At Monty, how long before you officially turn Doros into Mr. X? Doesn't have a hat yet. 1,000 bits. Defective Sheep with 1,000 bits. Scarble struck ghosts. There's ghosts in them hills. Defective Sheep, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I can't believe ghosts. I just sipping my water and went, of course there's ghosts.
Go ahead, sorry.
Briz on ice with 1,000 bits. I almost spit out my water on my laptop, Gaijin. Good God in heaven. Defector Sheet with 1,200 bits. I just wanted to say thank you for the 2 episodes ago. Apparently my sketches of Bronto Task and Bronto Kiwi became the most liked art I ever made on Twitter. 1,200
Hey, congratulations, dude.
That's awesome. And 1117 Jorn with 1,500 bits. Hey guys, next week I'm going to DM my first D&D game. I'm using a setting similar to Alavas where the players are in a world cut off from their old world. Any advice you guys can give me? And real fast before I head out, Daisy Head with the 1,500 bits. The ghosts are a feature. 1,500 bits for Daisy Head. I'm going to go get some water and go to the bathroom.
It's fine. I'll stay here with the chat. Hi, chat.
Home sweet haunted home.
Monty, go get water.
Yeah, I gotta go.
All I could think of was zombie goats and full life consequences. Who remembers that shit?
I don't, unfortunately. Blackfoot Ferret with 420 bits. No, don't scroll. Titus moans lewdly for 30 seconds without explanation.
16 and a half seconds, by the way.
16, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's seen that before.
Oh
my God.
Chad gets it.
Burnout Vaughn with 3,000 bits. So glad to be back at the Sweet Dragon again, ghosts and all. And Bosco, I marathon the last arc in 2 days. Your charisma fails you, but you in your room has failed my liver tonight, so I guess we're even. Oh dear. I hope your liver's okay. Philip Cantor with 100 bits. Title idea I just had, Ghosts and Goblins.
That's really Ghosts and Goblin.
Goblin. Yeah, I can read, I swear.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's solid.
It's a very strong choice.
Very strong. Man, oh man, oh man. Wow, you guys are actually here with me. This is weird. I'm not used to having people for the first minute or two.
Also, John, I'm happy you said that. Sorry. One of my first GMs ever is in chat right now.
Oh, nice.
That's Trigger Happy 938, aka John. He's my best lad.
Well, thank you for training him to be such a good player. We appreciate it.
No.
Tulbs with the 400 bits. Episode title, In Low Spirits. Oh, that's also good.
That's solid.
That's good. Although we'll see how we end. I don't know if it'll be low spirits the whole time. Jack Jumbo with 1,000 bits. So anyone in stream got any ghost stories?
Oh man, I think I saw my first ghost the other day.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story The Unacceptables.
Listen, are you wearing jean jacket, jean shirt, and jean pants? Because if not, you can't.
Yes, actually pretty close.
The Canadian tuxedo.
Exactly.
Did you know how they got the fire to get all crazy like that? They just threw salt on it.
Salt, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it makes it burn green for a second or whatever.
Yep.
I gotta
That's
try
why they always
that.
toss it on there.
I hope you don't mind, gentlemen. I need to scarf down my dinner as quickly as possible.
Do your thing.
Do whatever you need to do.
I need
I'm
to
gonna
have
get
my
dinner
time
after
alone,
this.
please.
Oh, actually, freaking Octo.
Yeah.
I needed to suggest an FPS to you if you
what
even
is
have
it?
time.
Yeah.
Shadow Warrior.
Oh yeah, Shadow Warrior is great.
Have you played the remake and Shadow Warrior Remake 2?
I have never played the remake, but I played the original.
The remake is godly, and the second one is actually kind of like this overworld type game with drops and stuff.
That's cool.
It's so good.
Nice. I'll check it out. Is it
Oh,
on
that
Steam?
reminds me, dude. There's another. So you're FPS, right?
Yeah. Well,
So
just for this month. Yeah.
Okay, well, so it's kind of an obscure title, but like I freaking loved it growing up. But it's called GoldenEye 64, and it's really, really good. And you should check it out. Not a lot of people know about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll definitely check it out, especially the multiplayer. I like
Oh,
short
the multiplayer's
characters.
the
Does it
best.
have any of those in?
It has a couple. Yeah. Like there's this
Okay,
shark
cool.
dude. Like I think you'd really like him.
Nice. He's the shortest
Yeah.
one.
Sure.
Great. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I heard it's got great control. Aged
It does.
perfectly.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, let
Although
me tell you about my favorite rose-tinted glasses nostalgia trip, Turok 2, The Seeds of Evil.
Oh, Turok.
You
Oh,
wanna know-
God.
You want to know something funny about that? I actually tried to play that for November 64. That did not go well.
Oh, dear.
Did you
I
get
can
the
only
PC
imagine.
version?
No, I actually played it on N64.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I have a N64 with an HDMI output, so I just put it into my capture card.
Protoss 103 with 245 bits. Don't forget your gold from Helga. Don't forget to get our gold.
Yeah.
Oh, the rest of our gold.
Yeah,
we
the
had
rest of our gold,
yeah.
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 Bosco sounds like an odd job player. All right, Citric, I see you. 100 bits from lovely Lorelei. Glad to see you guys home. Things are terrible, but at least they are awful with people you know.
What the fuck are those goats?
Renfield with 500 bits. Internet finally working. Congratulations. We're glad your internet's working. We appreciate you being here. Very much so.
Mystical Ninja for 64, fun times. Dude, that music's fucking great.
That is the best OST on N64. I don't care what anybody says.
Briz on Ice with the tier 1 sub. That's 9 months in a row. I see Zen getting into a Canadian standoff with someone. Essentially, two people going, quote unquote, after you. No, after you. Back and forth.
Yep. 100%.
Present? Is that like a...
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Oh, I remember Taka trying to initiate that in this New York subway and getting chewed out by an angry Irish old man.
Woo. Screw you, Probate.
Wow.
Sorry, I just had to put that out there.
Wow.
Jeez.
Probate says, man, things were actually getting done in-game. Then Borky had to pull Remy from his room. Game ruined. I didn't even come after you, bro. I was trying to leave you alone. I don't know why you got to talk smack.
It's okay. They do that to the bird people.
That's fine. Probate's just jealous. I get it.
What
He
did I
doesn't
do?
have
I
those
just sat
hollow-
down. Probate said I fucked up. What happened?
What? Oh, Probate's always fucking up.
Man, oh my God. Man, things are actually getting done in game. Then Borky had to pull Remy from his room.
Yeah, just-
Game ruined.
Yep, I just read that. Didn't have to put it back there. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Did you thank everybody else who tried?
Yes, we thank
I did.
everyone
I did.
for bits and subs.
I did all the bits and subs. I got your back.
Don't worry, Bosco. He's just jealous about not having hollow bones.
Hey!
I have thick orc
That's
bones.
Scarble voice. It's just destroyed my throat.
Burnout. Well, hey, Monty, I can teach you. Burnout Vaughn with 100 bits. Bosco, I was... Hold on, it's scrolling. This is so much easier when I don't have to scroll. Bosco, I was the guy making a drinking game out of your bad rolls. I love your Remy's character arc. Has been amazing, bad, charisma, and all. Don't make a drinking game out of me rolling bad on Roll20 or ever, because I value your liver.
Even if you do not.
Yes, even if you do not. Grimnith with 300 bits. So when is Zen going to start singing Always Look on the Bright Side of Life?
Yeah.
Defective Sheep with 200 bits just posted some Kiwi sketches. Oh, nice.
Cool.
I don't know if anybody saw the fucking Fravane Jr. GIF that was made.
It was so good. It was so good.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
Oh no, I'm talking about this one.
Oh no.
It's truly
Hey.
Uh,
Probate says,
I got a 404.
Probate, stop lying to the chat. I see you.
As well.
Hang on.
What happened to the... What?
Oh my God.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
The
now, I
hands.
got it.
Clap, 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 clap your hands.
I'm sorry, I just hear the fucking Bobley from Jimmy Neutron. Slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, slap, slap.
Borky's gonna want more information about.
Connor,
that
are you
for a
here?
minute. That
Yeah.
royal. That,
Oh,
that
we're all here,
battle
Monty.
royale.
You're good to go whenever.
All right, give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Okay, or you cannot be ready. That's fine.
Listen,
Double checking.
he knows a good sip of tea is needed for doing.
I was gonna say you need to get some throat coat
Alrighty. Oh yeah, I have my Happy Planet Extreme Energy Fruit Smoothie.
and get Hulk juice. Hulk juice and throat coat of your friends.
All right.
Just whole milk. Just go for it.
Whole milk, yes.
All of the milk.
And coffee
butter.
creamer, even
In
better.
a bag because they're Canadian and weird.
Hey, that's Ontario, and we don't talk
That's
about them.
East Coast Canadians.
I'm just saying, it's still
We
Canadian.
our ancestors traveled west to get away from that bag milk stuff.
Fucking curd.
Yeah, fuck
That
you
was
hearing about
great.
these weirdos in Ontario.
Oh.
They're milking bags.
It's funny because they have more of the Canadian accent than the West Coasters do.
What a bunch of hosers, eh?
Oh no, I know,
Well,
right,
that's the
dearie?
thing with South Park. Is South Park the South Park Canadian accent is both Canadian accents mixed together. Because the West Coast were fast talkers, and on the East Coast, they
Also, real quick, Maverick the Warlock with 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 bits. Monty, how do you think the interaction between T-Wig and Comorgil would be if they were to ever meet?
Chromagil.
Chromagil, that's it.
Oh, is that the mushroom guy?
That's Grant's new character, who's a Myconid warden.
The world would explode.
The only way he actually communicates is if he sneezes on people and grows mushrooms that he can telepathically communicate with them on their ears.
But that wouldn't work. We wouldn't be able to communicate because I'm not organic.
Telepathic.
No, I'm a construct.
Oh, that's right,
organic.
construct.
Yeah,
and
use
undead, it doesn't
telepathy,
work.
guys.
It
Yeah.
doesn't work for constructs or undead. That's right.
And
that
and
burn,
speak
Bosco,
with,
I got the
speak
burn.
with plants wouldn't work because he was a fungus. He's not a plant. He's a fungus. So we're hooped.
No, Nadine, he's a fun guy.
He's a fun guy.
Oh. Speaking of fun, are we ready to get back into it?
Yes.
Boy, am I
Wait,
good.
what does that have to do with fun?
Alrighty. So you guys set out into the town. A few things worth noting as you guys are walking through Alabast. Definitely a lot more security improvements. You see a lot more like trebuchets, ballista up on the walls for obvious aerial defense. And you see that where the white dragon had been slain by the Silver King has been mended up. Zenrio, you are just barraged with all sorts of things. You see different shops selling pots and pans. You see one lady who's just weaving a rug, which you've never seen a rug before. It doesn't make sense. You see various food stalls selling different foods you've never seen before.
I'm constantly like tapping Borky or anybody else next to me. I'm like, okay, what's that?
That is a portable carpet.
Oh,
It's like a rug.
You can take it anywhere you want.
If you're in the middle of the forest, plop that right down. It's a bedroom floor.
Just don't eat it.
Whoa! You have that up here?
Yes, we do. And so many other things.
This is the greatest place I've ever been to.
Thank you.
I can show you the world.
And
You guys.
yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say like constantly. I'm like,
Okay, what's that? Okay, what's
That
that?
is a dog.
Oh, whoa! Oh, what's that?
That's
Is that
me.
also a dog?
No, that's an old woman, Zen. Don't point.
Stop pointing at me, you strange orange man.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You're very lovely.
She kind of keeps walking.
I wish old people actually made those noises.
It'd be so much more entertaining.
Yeah.
That's right. I'll take the 500 points you get for hitting them.
Well, guys, when we get older, we'll take that responsibility.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will
I can't-
purposely make those noises.
I can't wait to go insane staring at the ocean.
As you guys are walking, I want Greckles
Mm-hmm.
and Remy to make perception checks for me.
Shit.
Oh,
that's
And
gonna be a
Remy,
10.
this is with sight for advantage. Oh, wow,
that's
you
a
guys.
nat one. Never mind.
I got a 10 though. We're good. I
You
think.
guys suck.
Hey, I'm
Wow! Monty, geez, save the savagery.
Well, I'm just saying your eyeballs suck, but it's fine. You guys keep moving towards the Nerazman Collective. Eventually, you make your way. You guys reveal your tickets. Kiwi has stayed behind for a stiff drink and a nap.
Speaking of drinks, don't drink. That was a bad roll. Don't drink, Remy friend.
You guys proceed forward. You guys show your tickets to the booth, the person running the booth there. Eventually make your way into the the Middle Arcana District. That's where you guys are going. That's where the Nazman Collective is. I think.
I thought it was high.
Hope
I think
so.
it is.
Yeah,
Because
No,
he's a
high-
noble, isn't he?
He is not. No, it's
Oh.
in the middle district because the high district has like the
Never
big
mind.
premier temples and the council building.
I thought he was a lord. My bad.
He is no, he's just a leader of a thing.
What a fuck him then.
As you guys proceed forward, you see more of those metal people still working on that same garden when you guys left, and they're currently all like conglomerating together in like this big giant huddle, and like one of them is kind of holding shears and like leaning over to listen to something. And you hear this little voice that's going, and then she said, "Let's do this," and then we did it. Woo! And all the constructs raise their arms.
Perception check. Is
Oh,
that log?
Yeah, it's a log.
You can hear that.
Oh, okay. 14. I can hear it. Borky just says log.
Oh, 1 second. Hi.
We're back.
Welcome back. I'm preaching.
This is Zenrio. Borky
You
points.
see a tiny little construct. It almost looks like a child, like a little tiny construct. I'll show you a picture of them.
Hello. Okay, I cannot wait to see it with my eyeballs.
Where is he, actually?
Did we lose our best boy?
I think we lost our best boy. Hold on.
I can give you a link of something.
Hold on. I should have him. Old character art. Oh, there he is. I found him.
Kablam. I have it in the Discord as well for you.
There you are.
Oh, hello. Are you lost?
I am not lost. Or am I?
I once
Looks
was
down at the
lost, but
ground.
now I'm found. Praise Ori.
Praise Oriara.
Praise Oriara. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Have you heard about Oriara?
No, what's that?
He pulls out like a little
No!
hand-drawn
There we go.
I love this part.
Remy's gonna keep walking. He can't. Oh no.
By the way,
Log will
log.
walk with you guys.
By the
No.
way, log. We talked about it. We're gonna build you that temple.
Oh boy, I was getting ready to move on because I just need to preach really badly and it's getting hard. All these poor constructs have nowhere to go. All these humans have so many temples and everyone can go there all the time and we can't. It's
Well,
real
guess what?
sad.
Well, guess what? We've recently come into quite a bit of money, and we believe that is enough to build you your temple and then some.
Oh boy.
He raises both of his arms up.
Anyway, about Oriara, which is much more important. This is Oriara.
And it's like a really crude drawing of like it looks like it looks like it's like a stick figure with gears just randomly stapled onto it.
Gears for biceps.
This is Oriara. She's the construct goddess. She's the best.
Oh, whoa, she sounds really cool.
Yes, she lords over time, as well as the construction of many craft objects.
Oh, she sounds important.
What do you want to do with your life?
Oh, well, I'd like to be cool and be nice to everybody and make a lot of people smile.
Oh, you want to make people smile. Hooray! Praise Oriara. That's good. A lot of constructs want to do stuff like that too, but they don't really know how to do it because they're not like people a whole lot. So we gotta help them figure that out right away.
Oh, wait a minute! You're like that metal guy I saw earlier.
Yeah! I don't know who that is, but yeah!
Cool. Oh, whoa, listen. I know, just from talking to you, that you've got a really big heart. And
I don't have any organs inside of my form.
Well, what I'm talking about is, okay, that's wigging me out a little bit, but yes, but you do. You don't have organs, but you have a heart. Do you get me?
You hear dial-up noises.
Oh
And
my
Log
God,
is
Spaghetti's
just-
online.
Log is just frozen at that point.
Hello? I sort of like wave my hand in front of Log's
They're
face.
gone. They're currently in a state of process.
I am
So
fucking knife catting so hard at this situation.
Okay, I
Blue screened log.
I look at the drawing that is like a he or a she. Wait, do I know?
it's a robot. It doesn't
Oh,
really have
sure.
a gender.
Logs, drawing, and I whip out my magical inks and I draw a picture of Oriara.
Oh,
Yes!
wait. Oh, no.
Yes!
Finally, once again, I am given flesh.
Okay.
Like a chaos. I like a warp beast comes out of the warp. I am born in this realm.
Hang on.
I gotta open up MS Paint here for one.
Okay.
Yes!
Great.
Yes!
No, you draw on the screen. Draw on the screen.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot I can do that.
Yeah.
I
draw right
can't
on the
wait
screen.
for Zenrio to start the fucking war.
Okay.
Why don't you draw Ganesh while you're at it? Damn it.
3 hands in.
This is amazing! I love D&D!
Okay.
Oh my
What is happening?
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm assuming that this is kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, it's like a stick person with 4 arms with gears everywhere.
Four
So
arms with
it's
gears.
up to you to figure out how that's gonna work.
Okay, his feet are gears. Or her? Is it her? Her.
It's a her. Yeah, it's a her.
Oh god.
Her feet are gears.
Feet are gears. Yeah.
People who are listening to the podcast, by the way, it's as bad as you think. It is.
He's currently drawing a foot that looks like a gear. He's drawing a second foot that looks like a gear. It is a stick figure. A
It is.
face that is a circle and some eyes.
Gears for biceps.
Gear
Perfect.
hands.
No,
Gear
these are the biceps.
That's a bicep?
Well, here. How about what do you think of that?
yeah.
Shit. I'm confused by the construction of your construct.
Oh, head also gear.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we
Oh,
go.
dear.
There we go. There we go.
Does it have digits?
No, it's just like a rotating gear.
No one finds this to be a bad idea. No one. No
Can't
one.
stop him.
No,
In
you're
no
not paying
universe is this
attention
a
to
good
what's
idea.
happening, boy. He's doing this while we're walking. You guys
Yeah.
are all fools looking away. Yeah, smiley face.
It's true. I don't see Jack.
You gotta get this
Okay,
shit in
I'm
your wig
doing
together.
this.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. How does
Is
it pass
this-
Metal Gear? Add more gears.
Wait, is this gonna be the official Oriara wiki picture?
Well, there's nothing there yet, so I guess.
So I guess this is going to be it.
You said 4 arms, right?
Yeah, 4
Okay,
arms, but only the
bottom-
top part will have biceps.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay, this will be the bottom arms. So they're like smaller arms. Okay, so I draw this Oriara thing.
Okay.
And what happens to it?
It comes to life.
Uh-huh.
And it begins to like toddle around, walking around log, like in a
Okay.
circle.
My friend, I have to tell you, you're a god, and I guess there's things that worship you, so make sure you're a benevolent god, because nobody likes mean gods. Well, some people do, but they're jerks, so don't listen to them. Make sure you're nice, and make sure you always do right by the people that expect things from you.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All right.
Hey,
hang
look!
around the-
Zenrio made Oriara.
I point to log and I'm like,
Stay around this one and make sure that you're very nice because they believe in you a lot, just like I believe in you.
I'm an abomination, and I'm coming to your house after school.
What the fuck?
I'm so confused right now. Can we just? I don't
All
understand.
right. You leave this thing with log. It begins to crawl over log, and log is still flatlining at the moment. It's fine. And you guys
He just met his
proceed
god.
forward. Yeah, he did. He's gonna handle it.
Oh God, why?
You guys proceed on
That was-
forward.
Zenrio, that was a good deed you just did there.
Thank you. Listen, I want to do as many good deeds as I can. And I hope that when I come to the neuropathy collective that they can help me learn how to do more good deeds.
Actually, real fast, I want to do this. I just want to fake whisper this to him real quick. Can I fake whisper it and actually type it to him, Monty? Just real quick. I want to whisper something in his ear real quick. That's it.
Just type it to him in the chat.
Sure.
Hey, sis, if you could do that, can you? Hush, 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 hush.
Oh no, I know what you're doing.
I know what you're gonna do.
I know what you're doing.
Person.
Wait, you didn't say anything.
You, by the way, you have enough ink for maybe 1 or 2 more drawings.
Okay,
after
got it.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
Don't say it.
Yeah! I could do that for you. Yeah, I only got a couple little bit more ink, but remember that if I do this for you, you're gonna have to make sure you take very good care of it.
You got nothing to worry about there, bud.
What are you doing?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm a little worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
Zenrio
Hey, look,
pulls
we're
out-
here at the clergy.
Zenrio pulls out a.
No, do it later. Do it later.
Oh, Okay.
All right, you guys head inside of the Nerazman Collective. The front door magically opens it before you. As you guys walk inside, there's a secretary, as was before. It kind of stops and looks at you. Goes, "Are you here to see Mr. Onrobzo?"
Yes.
First of all, relax, and second of all, he's upstairs.
Thank you.
I'm gonna walk upstairs.
Go.
Yeah.
He's in his office. Do be polite.
I kind of grab the Remy for a second, and I whisper to him, we have one extra who shouldn't actually belong in this conversation, though.
He was invited. Let him listen.
Okay, I just with a bunch of ways secrets go around, I was just not sure if this was okay.
Oh, Task, come now. What could possibly go wrong?
I slap him in the face before he finishes that sentence. Shut up.
It just, and then cut to the next scene.
You should learn some sarcasm.
As you guys proceed forward up the stairs and past, you guys walk inside, and Zenrio, you see a very large tower with various desks, and you see a lot of people, and a lot of them are like you. You see one person in particular, a young man, and he is just emitting static, like sparks of electricity, and he turns and sees you. Roll Knowledge Arcana with advantage.
Okay. I
It's
see
a storm-
0 in that.
This is a storm sorcerer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you've heard
Yeah,
of these
neat.
when your mother was doing research on stuff. They get a lot of their magical ability from the elements. And you just watch as he kind of watches you guys walk past.
Sorry, I was a little shocked to see you.
Roll.
Oh
They
my
kinda
god.
they look a little awkward and look back to their book, kind of like, what the fuck? Just kind of like looking in. They seem kind of
This is yours
reclusive.
now. This is yours.
You guys proceed forward, and as you guys make your way to Edward's office, you hear voices inside. Would anybody like to listen?
Yes.
Or attempt to listen? Okay.
Sure.
Perception, I take it.
Yeah, this is perception, audio based, so no advantage for you, Remy.
8.
That is a 15.
My thing
12.
just disappeared. I apologize. One moment.
Oh, no worries.
There we go.
Natural.
Hot
Nice.
20.
Damn.
Natural 16.
20.
I thought that was me.
As you guys,
drop because that's rude.
everybody leans up against the door except for Zenrio. Excuse me. All you guys hear through the thickness of this oak door is just muffles. But Tass, because of your ears and the way that it is designed to help you hear through cave walls, you hear a very clear conversation. You hear a woman's voice. She goes, "I'm sorry, Edward, but I can't help but notice where your alliances seem to lead. I'm just saying there's no concern about the nature of Periton. They've done no real threat to us, and this evidence you provided is questionable, to say the least. I mean, look at the races that provide it. Seems rather advantageous on their behalf. And how quickly they've grown in the city is questionable, as well as your involvement with such things. The eclipse was of notable change." And you hear Edward kind of respond back, "Ah, yes, the eclipse, that was just a coincidence, I'm sure. Broke Bronzefang and I were working to alleviate that situation. Yes, alleviate. And who caused the situation, Shadow Man? Who would benefit from such a thing? You know as well as I do that the shadows are born from the light. I would not wish to see it cease. I'm on to you, Edward and Robso, you and Brooke Bronzefang. If you work behind the back, I would have no reason to not have the Nerazman Collective reviewed and expelled from here." And you kind of hear a lull in it. "I would love to see you try, Miss Basmati, but as it stands now, the Nerazman Collective is the main benefactor and the main provider of Alavast and its citizens. I would be smart to remember that. And the light is not always a good thing, ma'am. Remember, the sun burns as much as it warms. Speaking of which, I've heard rumors of spies in the council. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? This conversation is over. Very well.
Task kind of like looks to everyone to back up away from the door.
You hear chun, 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 the sound of armor as the door is thrown open, You see a female blue dragonborn wearing a full set of armor, bearing a sigil on the front. Remy, roll knowledge history.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
The save on this will be very low.
Boy, I hope it is, because that's a 9.
You had to pass a 5, so you're good.
Cool.
That is the royal symbol of Chelstonia, which is a country.
What?
Chelstonia.
Chelstonia's royal symbol. Okay.
Chelstonia. Chelstonia is one of the bigger countries in the Alton region. If not
so I know this.
You know this, yeah. They neighbor the Dwarven Kingdom that is on the edge of the continent as well.
Okay.
They are led by King Augustus Chelstonia.
Hang on, King.
And generally, they're pretty neutral. They're
Augustus,
not.
you said?
Augustus, yeah.
What leads a man to be neutral?
I have no strong feeling one way or the other.
Tell my wife I said hello.
Hello.
Tell my wife I said meh. Okay, so King Augustus. Got it. Anything else, or is that it?
That's all you know. You know the king's name. There are no quandaries with them. They're relatively peaceful. They're kind of like a lot of the people from there tend to branch out quite a bit in sort of their own ways. Honestly, if I had to compare it to anything, any other country, I would say they would be like Britain.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So upon seeing her, then Remy would bow respectfully to a noble and probably somebody from the royal house.
The door closes behind her. You do notice she has kind of like a scribe next to her at the moment. Looks like a half elf man. She kind of stops and sees all of you and goes, "Oh, what a coincidence. Tell me, what has brought you to Edward and Robso's door?"
Work.
Oh, work. What kind of work?
That's what we're about to find out. We're seeing if he has anything for us.
Can I insight her?
Go ahead, yeah.
It's a nat 20.
Natural 20. Wow. She is fishing for information right now. The gaze about her is she... You know about politics. She is trying to shake the basket. Like, she's trying to shake the tree.
Yep, and I'm just going to keep giving her vague fucking answers.
Let me in. Let me in!
Yeah!
All right, so Remy, knowing that, after bowing respectfully, is simply going to attempt to walk around them and go inside.
Yep, so we'll task.
Borky's a conformist, so he will go along with them.
I'd be careful who you pick sides with. And she kind of keeps walking on her own.
Cass looks to Remy, kind of like looks to him with like a grim face, just like, that's bad news.
You don't know the half of it.
You guys walk inside and boom, you see Edward there talking to a shadow that is formed in front of you. He goes, "Yes, and alert the guards on the..." Oh, you're back.
Somehow.
I had sent a few shadows to collect you, but it seems you didn't notice them.
What time of day was it?
Ghost?
Ghost, no, shadows.
Oh, okay, something different then. Another headache altogether.
Yeah, I don't think he would send 50 shadows to come get us.
That's a little excessive.
That's a lot of shadows.
Well, we have stories. We have stories to tell you.
Oh, yes, and I have information that has reached my desk very quickly. Good job notifying Captain Dorosky Grayscale. He is very fast at paperwork.
You're welcome.
And Grinelda's bookkeeping is rather impressive.
So I guess we should tell you the parts that we decided to leave out for them.
If you wish.
Then let's do so.
All right, so you guys...
We'll regale the tales with nothing left out.
He kind of paces as he listens to you guys, like, kind of report everything to him. Fascinating. My assumptions are correct. And word of this has reached the Uspa clergy, thanks to a Crabius the Mighty.
Ah, yes.
Kinda shakes his head and narrows his eyes, and it's just like, what is...
Blessed be Krabius the Mighty. He really saved our asses.
You know of this man.
It's a crab.
Yes, a true warrior of the sea.
A crab. I'm assuming this is code for a spy.
No,
or some sort.
No, it's a literal
actual
crab.
Yes. It's like crabby smitey.
To be fair, I talk to shadows, so that doesn't,
Yeah,
that's
well.
Druids
guy's-
are a thing, sir.
that's true. He sits down in his chair. You know what this means,
War?
potentially. Invasion, more likely, but we take the right steps, which it sounds like you did, and he gives you a smile, Borky.
Borky.
At the very least, we'll have a plan. Periton would be foolhardy to do an all-out attack right now. But the fact that you mentioned they were connecting to people, that concerns me the most. Luckily, if we connect to people faster, and he turns and looks to all of you, well, those are the chances. I'm gonna change the music. Those cows, go away.
I was gonna say.
These shadows are mooing like crazy.
Sorry, I went to a farm recently, and the shadows,
Yeah, I've got a shadow too. Went to my shadow.
Oh, you must be Zenrio.
Oh, you heard of me? Oh.
Yes, I'm aware of your incident many years ago.
Oh.
How the vents almost killed you.
Yeah. But things got weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been really weird since then.
We can talk about that in a moment's time.
Sure, yeah.
For now, you've held your end of the bargain. You have enlisted the aid of the coastal orcs, by far the most important ones. And it sounds like, did you tell them about the clerics too?
I assume literally everything.
Yeah, we said everything.
We tell them everything.
Yep.
If you have clerics there that have sending spells, the moment any movement is there, the city can know.
Early warning.
Indeed. Even better still, there's one that has remained here. You said her name was Evelina.
Yes.
He kind of notes that down. Good, I will speak to her and see about perhaps giving her some extra work. Just something on the side. For the city's benefit, of course.
Of course.
Mind telling me about that blue scale that came in here trying to dart us for information?
Oh, did she try to talk to you?
Indeed. I kept it as vague as possible, and I
Is-
overheard everything she said.
Big ears catch big secrets.
Indeed.
Her name is Bismati Primtash.
Does that last name ring a bell?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
She is part of a mercenary company that acts as a representative for King Augustus Chelstonia. But I think she has obvious alternative motives.
Why exactly is she here?
Interest in Alavast trade. Of course, that's why everyone's here, but
It's strange that someone from a merc company would come directly to you.
How high in the council does she touch?
Slightly below my seat.
Excellent. With what's been going on with the dragon cultists and their movement, unfortunately, I am paranoid of my own kin as well.
She's no worshipper of dragons. That I can assure you. She is one who worships the crown.
Very well.
Excellent. No, this is good. At the very least, a warning sign is good, and our aerial defenses have tripled, as I'm sure you've noticed. Beyond that, any other orc tribe you can get in our alliances would be great.
I need a short rest. And if we happen to be going that way, absolutely. And Borky just kind of hefts up Ron Fault. This was a hell of a responsibility, but Borky just looks at the sword. I'm grateful for it.
Consider it a gift for a job well done. I was not expecting that to be near death, so it's the least I owe you.
Will the council now actually find the clergy of Orin a little bit more of a threat than they seemed to have before?
Oh, we're going to be having an audience.
Really?
All of us?
Expect some letters soon, I'm sure.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, I can't read.
That was so good!
Yes, I'm sure all of you will be needing to be present at the council trial, but don't be afraid. They would probably not ask for you to speak. You provided your information. They do just want to see you.
That's fine. I just hope that the higher-ups don't want to take us for a lynch like their words sort of have done in the past.
I know that there are many that would vouch. The USPA will definitely vouch, and the Gromuth trade will absolutely vouch. You never get a dwarf between them and their metal.
All right, if we have some sort of diplomatic protection, then I suppose it's no harm.
The other thing you might want to do is consider a guild trade.
And how will we go about this?
Currently, you are working under an Abacus Fleetfinger.
Yes.
She's an accountant.
Who is the higher-up?
Definitely not her. After this trial, it might be wise to seek out someone for a better host, I suppose. Abacus is nice, but what does an accountant need of a mercenary company with such influence on the council? She just wants to count her money.
So,
That's a good question.
It's been so long since I've seen her, I don't even know if she's real anymore.
Both times we've seen her, she's tried to cast spells on us.
She's better than most.
Who would you suggest then?
He turns and looks to Greckles. I'm sure you'll think of someone.
Oh, I don't
In the
know.
meantime, a deal's a deal. He snaps his finger, and you watch as a shadow lurches over all of you.
Still creepy, but very well.
You asked me to seek someone out. Have you forgotten this part of the deal?
Not even a little. Where is Winter?
Well, try as I may, my shadow couldn't seem to coax her away from where she is, but she is alive, and she provided this. And the shadow pulls out a slip of birchwood that's been folded and tied, and it offers it. Whoever would like to take it.
I'll
Remy's
take
gonna
it. Oh, go ahead.
Remy's gonna take it
Remy
immediately.
and Task both slap on it at the same time, and they look at each other.
Remy will open it.
Okay. It says, no come, safe not, find mirror, answers past. It's written
It's written in what?
Draconic.
Oh, so Remy can't even read it, so he's gonna hand it to Task.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm seeing this mirror more and more in my visions.
I assume you say what it says?
Yes, I read it out loud.
Okay.
But I also say that afterwards.
What mirror could she be referencing? What?
I've been having vision. Do I still have the thing? Did Gruul give me back the
Yeah,
the
he
dragon
gave it.
totem?
You guys got everything back. If that was
I show that off to everyone, and I show this to Edward.
That is a dark item, and I would not be caught with that in the city.
But every time I touch it, it gives me visions, and I've been getting them more and more, and this warmth in my chest is just growing.
Take it from a man who made a deal with a demon. That is not a good thing.
I still need to talk to... I put it away. I cover it up and put it away. I will get rid of it post-haste, but I still need to talk to someone about this burning I'm feeling in my chest and these visions of dragons, and I'm stuck in the middle of this conversation between the sun and dragons, and I get no answers, just more questions.
I wish I could help you, but unfortunately that's not within my territory.
And I've tried speaking to someone at the clergy district, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get any answers that are higher than my expectations if I can actually go to the higher clergy district.
He points to the statue. He goes, I would take that to Tranquillus Saint there.
I will do so.
Well, the deal's a deal, but there's another part of our deal. And he kind of stands up from the desk. You guys aren't in the Shadow Realm at this point, by the way. You guys are in just an office.
I'm so glad we won that duel.
We didn't play a card game.
We all...
Well done, guys. Well done.
Yeah.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Zenryo...
Excuse me, it's more like this.
Zenryo, as you've never met this man before. He's a human, kind of disheveled face, brown hair, kind of skewed, wearing robes. But yeah, the shadows are moving around him, and his eyes are closed. He's never opened his eyes since the moment you guys have arrived here.
I hold Fervain Jr. close to me, to protect her.
You must be right. You're Zenrio.
Yeah, that's me, and this is my daughter.
We've done some trade with your. Wait, what?
It's a long story.
Yeah, this is my daughter, Fravane Jr.
Did we tell Edward about Fravane?
I think we spoke about Vervain.
Yeah, you guys mentioned for basic. You coupled with the dragon and produced this.
Well, yeah, I coupled in that we exchanged a couple of items.
I got pretty close though.
I gave her a couch and she gave me she took a couch and then she gave me these paints and then I made my daughter.
We also it probably would benefit Alavast if we had a representative who is blonde and a knight go speak to her. That was our trade.
That's right, you mentioned it. I think there's someone we have in mind. There's this new model that's cropped up, has been doing work for signs for the guard. What was his name? Afina, something like that.
Oh, the guy from the fucking Monsters Calling.
You gotta be kidding me. That guy made it all the way here. Could have sworn.
Yeah, it's a little surprising, but hey, good for him.
Fantastic modeling career.
Ah, fantastic. He'll be a good sacrifice then. I mean trade. I mean...
No, you mean sacrifice, right?
I mean sacrifice, yeah, you're right.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
How can he report anything if he can't see? Oh, blot, sorry.
So,
Steady
Zenrio, based off of your influence on this magical item, you are some sort of mild magic, but the amount of power you have is quite fascinating. He just stops talking. And he's frozen. And so is Borky. And Task. And everyone. And the birds outside have stopped moving. Everything's frozen except you.
Even Fravane, even my daughter?
She's fine.
Oh, I think I did something wrong. Hello? Anybody? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Can
Your
I,
voice echoes.
Can I tap Borky?
Yeah.
But he's like I kind of push him a little bit. He just feels stuck.
Yeah, he's just stuck in place.
I look around the office. Do I see anything else besides people that were in the office with me?
It's just the people in the office. The shadows are even frozen.
Can I try casting a cantrip? Just like prestidigitation, just make a puff of smoke or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So my magic still works.
Okay. Listen, I swear, FJ, this has never happened to me before. Okay, stay close. I don't want anything happening to you.
Okay.
I'll open the. Was the door to the office closed or open?
Yeah, it was closed behind you guys.
It was closed. Okay. Can I move the door open?
Yeah, you just. It opens up as normal.
Can I look out into the hallway?
Yeah, you look out into the hallway. You see one student pulling out a book out of a bookshelf, like a young woman.
But she's stopped.
She's completely stopped. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this is like a coma thing where you guys can still hear what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna do anything, like draw something on your face with a marker. Wait, if you can't hear me, this is kind of pointless. But this is just insurance. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay?
Sure. All right. So I walk out of the office and look. I retrace my steps back the way that I came.
Okay. You walk outside. All the clouds have stopped moving. Everyone who is going about their business has completely frozen in place.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk past Log, he is still frozen.
Okay. What's Oriara? My little Oriara?
It's still dancing around. That's still
okay.
moving.
Cool. Okay, great.
Yeah. And as you are walking, roll a perception check for me with advantage because everything else is still.
Perception. 15.
Okay. You see a weasel.
A weasel?
Yeah. But its face is like a lizard's face, but it has the body of a weasel.
Okay.
Hey, little bro. What's going on?
It kind of looks and runs off into a direction.
I'll follow it.
Okay, you run after it. And as you move, you see dwarves yelling at each other, completely frozen in time. A really angry human is flipping a chessboard, and all the pieces have gone flying.
Wait, do I pass by any like fruit stalls?
Yeah, you do.
I'll take an apple, but I'll leave a.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, could you repeat that? Sorry, you cut out on my end.
Oh, I'll take an apple from a fruit stand, but I'll leave a gold piece.
That's nice.
Okay, you leave a gold piece. You just
Mhm.
ting ting, you put it in the coin.
Mhm.
You keep moving, and the weasel's kind of like stopping and waiting for you.
Mhm.
And eventually, you're led up steps into what you would know as the High District, actually.
Okay.
And as you walk up, you see these massive temples, like absolutely gorgeous temples.
Mhm.
And all the people there are frozen too.
Mhm. Whoa. So is it like totally silent? Just like
it's dead silence. It's actually pretty haunting and creepy. The only thing you hear is the weasel running across like the stone floor, and its nails are kind of kicking it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a weasel. It's like I said, it's like a reptile weasel. It's weird.
Okay.
And it runs over towards a garden off of the corner.
Yeah, all right. Okay, you're the only thing that's moving? And, I mean, well, I told my friends that I would be back, but... Okay, all right. Let's try and make this quick, okay? Well, I guess I do have a lot of time. Here, let's go, FJ.
Okay. You run forward into the garden. You see plants and things you've never really seen before, and like water lilies and all kinds of other things. And then you see a giant door frame. Just the frame.
Okay.
No door.
All right.
Weasel's gone.
Can I like put my hand through the doorframe?
Yeah, you just put your hand through the doorframe.
It's still like nothing happens to it?
Nothing happens, no.
Okay. All right. I can't really go back. They're not doing anything. Well, okay. Let's give it a shot. Wait!
I roll the apple through the door.
Okay, it rolls past it. But doesn't disappear. It just rolls out to the other side.
It just rolls out the other side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna walk through, but without thinking about it, to go get the apple, but I'll walk through the door.
All right, you walk through the door, and you look up, and as you turn around, there's a new door there. As you walk through, there's an actual door now in the place of the door frame.
Can I get the apple?
Yeah, you got the apple.
Okay, I got the apple. Okay. I'll turn around and open the door. Wait, no. Wait. I'll knock first.
Okay, you. And the door itself
Okay.
opens a little bit.
Okay. I'll open the door. I'll open the door slightly and call in, "Hello?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to intrude, but everything stopped."
You're allowed to enter if you wish to.
Oh, thank you. Do I need to wipe my feet? I was just in a garden.
You're fine. You can enter.
Okay.
I'll open it and say,
thank you.
I'll close the door behind me.
As you open the door, you enter a building, a massive building, obviously bigger than the frame itself. It seems to be some sort of extra dimensional space.
Okay.
And you see a bit of furniture. Almost looks like a large, almost like office suite of some kind.
Okay.
And you see a person kind of walking down, like there's sort of this entryway, like stairs in this foyer. And you see this woman begin to descend the stairs, and she looks like this.
Okay.
Please.
Ooh. Whoa.
You see a woman who looks as if she is made out of the energy that you command itself descend the stairs.
Whoa. You're pretty.
What for the podcast people, what does she look like?
She has a hair of whipping and swirling, almost if in water all the time, energies. Her skin is a fluctuating color of blue and green, the similar vent color you've seen when you were transformed. She's a very beautiful, fair face, human features, and is wearing a very nice floor-length red dress. She descends the staircase. She's got a bit of a smile on her face. She goes, "Careful now. Apparently I'm married."
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I was just complimenting. I always like to lead with a compliment because it tends to make people feel more comfortable talking to you.
Zenrio, do you know who I am?
Ah! No, but you know who I am. I didn't even tell you that yet.
My mother has been watching you, Zenryo.
Oh, well, your mom must also be very...
She is
Real
of no
fast.
solid form.
You're all cutting out, so I want to jump out and jump back in real fast.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Are
Could
we
you
okay?
repeat that?
We're okay?
Yeah,
Hello?
we're okay. Yeah, my connection was crapping out, so I just wanted to reset it.
Where did we cut out?
You said something about the mom.
Okay.
Hey,
My mother has been watching you, Zenryo.
your mom must also be very pretty.
She is without a solid form. She is the celestial that lords over the flux of magic.
Well, that's beautiful in its own way. Oh.
My name is Eos.
Yes. Well, as you know, my name is Zenryo, and daughter of Vane.
Nice to meet you.
I kind of bow my head, and I kind of like motion for Vane Jr. to bow her head also.
She actually reaches out and she touches for Vane Jr. And you watch as she touches for Vane Jr. She becomes an actual bronze dragon.
Oh,
with
shit!
All the realistic features and traits.
Oh my god! I loved her both ways, but she's very high definition now.
Do you wish to keep it this way, or would you like me to revert my magic?
I mean, that's cool, but I kind of liked her the original way, too.
That's fine. And she lifts up her hand and it reverts back. I just wanted to play.
Yeah. Well, so wait, what do you want with me?
Zenryo, your magic is very powerful. I'm sure you've seen what it can do to people.
Yeah, sometimes it hurts them when I don't mean to.
I do not trust you in the hands of Edward and Robso. The man has good intentions, but I do not think he would be a proper teacher for you.
Okay. Well, what about my friends?
Your friends will be fine. They've definitely been able to handle themselves.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't want to hurt anybody anymore. Like, sometimes I'm worried that, if I do something and I just want to help people, but it's hard to control, all of...
He kind of gestures wildly all over himself and kind of to Vervain Jr. too.
It can be quite strange. I actually have a few like you who I've taught, and they've managed to make things work. With most wild mages, they usually don't cause this amount as you have. You've come into very close contact with Nerazman itself, and I want to help you.
Oh, well, I mean, for some reason I feel like I could trust you. Look, I'm being super honest with you right now. I just want to help people with what I have, and if, studying with you would do that, then that would be okay. But you're not gonna try and, take advantage of me or anything, are you?
Oh, gosh, no.
Okay, pinky swear!
He holds out his pinky.
Pinky swear, and she takes her finger, and it feels almost like static electricity when you guys lock fingers.
That's weird.
I apologize. Most Azamar have a more solid form, but I'm afraid my parental influence has made me a bit different.
Okay. Well, can I at least send a message to my friends and let them know I'm okay?
How about you send them a gift instead? And she looks to your ink.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here, I'll grab a piece of paper. And she kind of walks up the steps and comes back down with some parchment and hands you a piece.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I know exactly what to send them. Okay.
I have the image up so we can't actually see. So I'm gonna...
Oh, for the love of God.
I knew it! This is a curse, not a gift.
Zenryo, you damned us all. What does that say? Zenus okay?
Venus Oki?
Venus Oki.
So you watch as the plump pink pigeon forms within your hands, and a small little note that says Zen is okay forms. Eos kind of looks down and laughs at this, not really quite understanding the context. And she looks to you and goes, I'll send it right now. And she pulls both of her hands and bloop, it disappears. And she takes your hand, Zenryo, and she leads you up the stairs. She goes, I have so much to show you. Come with me.
Okay. Well, thanks. Just, I hope everything's gonna be okay with those guys. All right.
And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Yeah. For those on the podcast, it's Tubbs. It's a big
True Tubbs.
It's a big pink Tubbs with
It's
tiny.
not Tubbs.
It's not Tubbs. It's Zenus.
Venus Oki. It's Venus Oki, okay?
Son of
Austin.
Tubbs. Son of
Bye,
Tubbs.
Austin.
Bye,
Bye,
Austin.
Austin.
Bye,
Zenus,
Austin.
son of Tubbs.
It is a pigeon. It is a fat pigeon, though. It is a fat pigeon. No,
Boy, is it ever.
Oh my God! What a
That's all that
fun
matters.
session.
Hell yeah.
You guys have met, well, you guys haven't met, but Zenryo has met the final Azamar of the council, so that's fun.
Oh.
What?
God, really?
Yeah.
Sick.
Eos is the final Azamar of the council.
She can just
Wait.
Zawarda whenever she wants.
That means there's no Azamar of Liverosia.
Nope.
Oh.
She's an editor. She does a Q&A section.
She's a satellite worker.
Oh my God.
Someone described it as seed of Tubbs. Jesus.
Seed of Tubbs.
Like someone said in the chat. Someone said in the chat, Monty's cry laughing right now, guys. Because I messaged him, I'm like, make Tubbs, and it's so perfect. I'm so happy.
I didn't realize Tubbs was so divisive. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
There's no division. It's Taka versus the rest of us.
I was gonna say that's about it.
Now, I want you to know I'm not gonna hammer this one down as much. Okay, you're all forewarned. I'm not gonna.
No, don't lie. We're gonna. The next time No. Next time we see you with this thing, there's gonna be like 4 loaves of bread next to it. It's like, why is it doing the thing? Why is it doing the thing?
It's different. I hate it. I love you. I hate you. If anything, Borky's just gonna have it on a leash and leave it in the room, walk it 3 times a day and stuff.
This pink
Kitty's gonna come in and look at it and be like, what the fuck?
It's Taka.
So,
Someone says from the chat, it's Taka and the chat versus all of them, actually.
Octo, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
You are now part of a legion of secret sorcerers.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
goody.
I can't wait to tell everyone.
Hey, Monty.
In our Monday campaign, you'd be hunted down.
Hey, Monty.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I like that send off. Can I get that send off again? Can we go back like 30 episodes?
You had
and
Azamar. You had Azamar. You
No.
had like 3 and 1, kind of.
No, I mean the love letter. Can we? Because that was better.
No, read the letter again.
No, I want my own sexy goddess.
But you have to wear a Balfour Boughton outfit. She puts a fake beard on you while you're starting.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
His clothes, they don't quite fit.
A little bit.
Oh my goodness.
It's seriously been an absolute fucking pleasure to have you, dude, on this show.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a lot of
I'm gonna miss
fun.
you a bunch.
Thank you. This was a lot of fun. This is well, I don't know. Can I do my whole like thanks for having me thing?
Yes.
This was a lot of fun. I've never really like gotten to play in a campaign other than like in high school that I was ever in this many sessions for. So even just as a guest, having a character like this is really fun. He's not like anything I've ever played before, and
You
it was
saved
really cool.
them, by the way. You
Oh,
saved
cool.
these guys. If you weren't in that fight, that would have been really bad for them.
It would have been
So-
incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
It was incredibly
Yeah.
difficult, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was.
Yeah, but it would have been way harder had
Yeah.
Zen not been there.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for having me. That was a blast. I really
Mhm.
enjoyed it. Thank you.
Like,
It was a blast having you. We're gonna miss you now.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, maybe he'll make an appearance at another time.
I knew better.
During the final battle.
Dude,
Octo, thanks. You left this giant hole in my shriveled heart.
You remember that part? Remember that part?
Fish-shaped hole.
Remember that part in Advent Children where all the characters show up and fight Bahamut? You're gonna do that. That's great.
Oh, I'm gonna show up and be like, oh, dilly dally shilly shally.
There you go.
Dilly shilly.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you'll make the movie good. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You'll have the one good scene.
Wow. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna cast Wall of Water, and I'll be like, "That's some crazy water."
Favorite Doug Barrett line, by the way.
Crazy water.
That's some crazy water.
Oh man! I would imagine it be an enemy turns into a lobster, and then the camera like slow pans over, and just standing there.
Yeah.
Who are these people who keep showing up to save me? Huh, they're our friends. Why couldn't they be hanging around? Why was it always clouding you? Just be happy it's almost over.
And
Just
movie
stop.
over, not enough time. Anyway, thank you for having me on. That was a blast, and I love the world and in it. It was a wonderful time, and me and my daughter will never forget you guys.
I'll never forget you and your daughter.
My two-dimensional daughter.
God, I literally have to watch. I hope I didn't fuck anything up by making Oriara a real thing.
You're not gonna know.
Well,
you'll never know.
It might be the
know.
greatest thing ever or the worst thing ever. We may have a cult situation on our hands. We'll deal. What do
you mean we might? You already. Well, it's not really
Ghosts,
a cult.
then
You
cult.
just painted a demigod to life.
Ghosts, then cult. We're gonna get it done.
So let's see. Apocalypse spell or not apocalypse spell?
To be fair, it's just a piece of paper. We'll cut it in half. It's fine.
That would make worse ramifications.
You want to kill the god? That will
We
go
just
over
killed
well.
the god in front of his highest fucking pupil.
Zito.
Oh,
Zito. To quote Patrick Star, relax. It's just a drawing.
Relax. Me noi. Everyone's screaming for the episode title. Actually, a lot of people are screaming Zen Waterdo.
Zen
Worldo. I like
That's
that
really
too.
funny.
That's
I like
pretty good.
that. Somebody suggested earlier, what was it, Ghosts and Goblin? I liked that, but
That's also
that was
good.
that was
Ooh,
a
that
tiny.
was also good.
We could
also very good.
We can maybe
Probably use that later.
Probably use that for the episode where we actually deal with that.
I wish it
or-
fit better, but I really like a moment of Zen too. Thing.
Oh, now your moment of Zen.
Yeah.
That's pretty
yeah.
good. That's pretty good.
really
That's
good.
pretty good. I think
Yeah.
that one's got my vote.
Moment
That
of
one.
What
Yeah.
is it gonna be now? Your moment of Zen or just moment of Zen?
And now your moment of Zen, because that's how they
Yes.
always signed off the
That-
Daily Show.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But
That's my vote. I love
please,
and now your moment
Octo,
of Zen.
tell them what you're up to, where they can find you, man.
Hi, my name is Octo. I am on OctoPimp everywhere. You just Google it. I'll probably show up. Type it in, Ask Jeeves. I'll pop up there. I'm doing a subathon on Friday. Probably gonna be streaming for something like 20 hours. So come by if you want. We're gonna be playing a bunch of games, old FPS games. A lot of Unreal Tournament 99 because that's like the big
Can you
one
buy-
that everybody wanted to
Can
play.
you get that off Steam?
Yeah, you get it's on Steam. It's like $10.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pick that up and join you on your stream.
Yeah, do it, man. Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of guests coming by. It's gonna be a good time. So yeah, check me out. Thanks for having me, guys. This was a blast.
Thanks for being here, dude.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Well, we gotta go down the line here real fast. Bosco, where can they find you?
They can find me at Ed Bosco VA on both Twitter and Instagram. They can also find me right here at Edward Bosco, just my name, at twitch.tv. You know what I do. I play sports balls, yell at stuff, come make fun of me. It's a great time. Also, I'm a part of the multiverse now, so I beat people up, so that's great. And yeah, you're still stuck with me, so deal with that, chat.
Oh, it's okay. We're quite not done with you and you and your Lucius Constantine feud is only just beginning.
No, I'm about to whoop that dude's ass. I mean, I beat him up once already. Twice, actually, now. It's getting old.
You ran into one of my matches, and I still won.
Distortion.
I mean, that's only because freaking Cowboy Boy couldn't finish the job. That's not my fault.
Okay. This is all right. Distortion.
You
Devil,
try to talk
Double
that
D,
smack, you got your ass
where can they find you, Double D?
They can find me on Twitter at @SeeNowSnake, and they can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil, where this weekend on Friday we'll be doing some fun random games with some of my buddies. Maybe I'll be drinking, maybe I won't. Saturday we're playing The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. We're on the final Witcher game for the whole series.
Wow.
And yeah, it's going to be an interesting ride.
Oh boy,
for this last one. And Sunday, I don't know. I might do some more Slay the Spire Ascension runs. It's getting difficult.
Hey Connor, you want me to
Uh-huh.
pass you over my mod?
Yeah, I would love to. Actually, if we're not doing Borderlands on Sunday, I'll test out Zito's mod because I've been very intrigued.
Fuck yeah.
Hey.
Might make me want to make one.
Speaking of Zito, where can they find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Zito. D&D stuff happens. Table topic stuff happens. Art happens. Kobolds happen. Slay the Spire with a shitload of mods happens. But I'm thinking that tomorrow I might finally delve into Tetris Battle Royale.
I'm gonna be doing it soon too. It's time, dude. It's time for me to use.
It's super time.
It's so fun. It's frustrating though when I don't like the control scheme. That's my only quandary about that game.
Listen, Monty, everyone who has ever played Tetris on anything that has a D-pad hates it. They fucking always complain about it. They always hate it.
All my Puyo Puyo Tetris post-surgery practice has not helping me.
How's that down button that you can't change? How's that down button you can't change? How's that down button you can't fucking change?
I hate it. Anyway.
Monty, where can they find you?
You can find me at Montyglue on Twitter. Definitely keep your eyes on that because I will be doing announcements on stuff that's going on in the next couple weeks. Tomorrow, I do have to clean a lot of my house, so I'm probably going to be doing a stream later in the evening, and I'm probably going to do more Resident Evil. And then, if not, I'll do art. And then this Sunday, probably not going to be doing a stream. Just because I'm pretty busy. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on my Twitter. I also have a Discord as well, which is for personal Discord. So yeah.
And Goomba, where can they find you, bud?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba. I've been playing the best, worst anime RPG in my life, and it's sad because it's based off of my favorite growing up animes, Inuyasha. The combat is awful, the particle effects are non-existent, but the dialogue is the purest of gold. To recap what I said earlier, we ended last session with the game's OC Protag Chan going up to a very large man saying, "Wow, what a large person!" And then Shippo comes out of them because JRPG, you know, and says, "No, he's just fat." And if you think that's savage, you have not seen half the shit that Inuyasha says in this game. He yeeted OG Chan into the Bone Eater's well, and it's only been just downhill glory from there.
That's one That's one for the quote books. He yeeted OG Chan.
And then we will be playing that to completion. We just beat the first boss, who literally just teabagged OG Chan. Which
That's another one. There we go.
Oh,
We're gonna fill it up, Goomba.
Just wait till you hear what they have to say when they attack. Oh, anyway, that's me.
Tetsuya. Hi guys, I'm Takahana101. You can find me right here on Twitter at the same name. You can also find me doing some more Multiverse Nexus Wrestling as we continue the Wish Upon a Brawl, where the winning trios team are granted 3 wishes for any match, any stipulation with any opponent they want. Also, definitely, I got a fun little announcement, a fun little internet video I'm going to be in. The next If the Emperor Had Text to Speak is coming out in about a week here. And I will be debuting as a new character in it. So
congratulations, dude.
That'll be some
Nice,
fun. I can't spoil who it is, but it's fun. It's not Abaddon. That's all I can say. And they're gonna be doing a live stream. I'm gonna try and jump on that one. That'll be fun. Also, Friday there'll be some more MNW as well. And as always, Team 4-star, yeah. That's what I do. Yeah, and one more time, a big, giant, from all of us, thank you to Octopimp for joining us.
Thanks for having me, guys. This was really fun, and thank you guys for being...
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, don't be a stranger. Hit us up if you ever need anything.
For sure, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, be well, and thank you guys for being so welcoming, like all the community and everything of my character. I really appreciate that.
They're great, aren't they?
Yeah, they're wonderful. Yeah, but
I make fun of them a lot, but they're a good group of guys.
There they are. I got a bunch of people thank Cable McDo with 1,050 bits. Episode title, Fish Out of Water. Not bad. Registered Anon with 1,000 bits. Tob's Lip!
I mean...
Kind of. We'll see what this is.
I think
next
you mean
episode's gonna be interesting.
I think you mean Zenus lives.
Zenus Oki.
Zenus Oki. Zenus Oki.
Manic
Oki, the not-
Scarecrow.
Zenus, are you Oki? Are you Oki? Yeah.
500 bits.
I think the best part of I think the best part about that is that Borky can't read, so you won't be able to even read that.
He'd
Anyway.
be like, it's Tom's. I need it.
Manic Scarecrow with 500 bits. Title Taka versus All. Bloodthorn Blade, thank you for the 250 bits. Thank you for Maverick the Warlock. Thank you again for the 500 bits as well. Thank you to everyone. Jack Jumbo for the 1,000 bits. So anyone in stream got any ghost stories?
Nope.
But thank you so much, everybody. This has been an amazing session, and we're gonna raid someone. Who should we raid there, gang?
I think we should raid somebody.
Well, luckily I agree on that one.
All I got is Mr. Rabbit. That's the only guy I got.
That's the only person I have too.
Let me take a look here.
I have Max. I have Vine Sauce. I have Criken.
Gerard the Completionist. Is
Yeah.
gone.
Also Kieran's live.
Ooh,
nice.
Your call, Taka. Who do you want to raid?
Send Rabbit some. It's been a long time since we raided Rabbit.
Yeah.
He's playing Yakuza.
Yeah, he's playing Yasuya Kaiwanami.
Kaiwami means extreme.
Kiwami. It's Kiwami?
Kiwami.
Kaiwami.
Is that the game starring well-known Arrow voice actor? Kazuma. It's fine. I'm done.
Yeah.
He's so well known you can't even finish.
Yeah. I'm Good night, everybody. Gotta go walk my dog. Have a
Kill
good
the
night.
rabbit.
Good night, everybody.
Kill the rabbit.
Bye.
Rabbit.
Stream.